Ana m ekele gị, ịdị ebube Jehova Rafa Shama m, otu aka eru mba. Ana m ekele gị, onye dị mma, onye dị mma, onye nyere m Jizọs Kraịst, onye dị mma Chineke m, onye dị mma eze, onye dị mma ọkaka, onye nyere anyị Jizọs Kraịst, onye dị mma Chineke m, bụ onye dị mma eze, bụ onye dị mma ọkaka, onye nyere anyị Jizọs Kraịst, onye dị mma Chineke m, bụ onye dị mma eze, bụ onye dị mma ọkaka, onye nyere anyị Jizọs Kraịst, onye dị mma Chineke m, bụ onye dị mma eze, onye dị mma, onye na-eme mma, onye nyere anyị Jizọs Kraịst, onye dị mma, ịbụ onye dị mma, ịbụ onye mara mma, onye nyere anyị Jizọs Kraịst, onye dị mma ezi Chineke m, bụ onye dị mma eze, onye dị mma ọkaka, Chukwu onye okwu ya bụ eziokwu, onye dị mma Chineke m, bụ onye dị mma eze, bụ onye dị mma ọkaka, onye bụ mmụọ na-elo mmụọ, onye dị mma. Igbo bụ Igbo, Igbo bụ Igbo birikweni yo. Ụtụtụ ọma, ehihie ọma, mgbede ọma, depending your time zone. Anyị ya dịka echi, maka na echi adịghị agwụ agwụ ka anyị na-agwa ya, ọ bụ na isonye. What are you waiting for? Click the like button, subscribe, comment, share. If anyị na-ekwu na nke ikpeazụ oyi elu oyi. If you are just coming across our channel for the very first time, you are welcome. This is Kelenna TV. We are live and we are direct, bringing you the gospel of redemption, like your dog step. If I make it common sense, the reason I'm running a marifa, if I carry marifa carrying gas school, I'm a giving a chief of Kaiji when I just want to make common sense as always. Amaka Mary Igbo mere all of us of truth, mere all supporters of truth. Amaka Mary no in isi onye ọbụla divine visitation, divine preservation. N'aha eze Chineke abịa ma ise Nicholas ọkpara nọrie nne. Amaka Mele Nicholas Chimaobi nọrie nne. Amaka Mele Chimaobi nọrie nne. Amaka Mele Black nọrie nne. Amaka Mele. We are live and we are direct, preaching the gospel of redemption with anointing and power. If you have not yet subscribed to our channel, kindly do that. Sub. If you are not yet following, follow us. I wouldn't touch about the like button. Kindly do that, please. Even for some days now, on Wakatin City, and we keep on reminding us na anyị na-eche lọlọ Nneka Chimezie ka anyị mara ebe oge isi ga-apụta. So we are here with that program, and we connect it to other people's program as we move. Thank you. Please, when you join, do well and touch the like button. Chimobi, now we move. Emana Lolo Nneka Chimezie, ọ bụrụ na ọ bụ mmụọ bịa, ọ ga-ajụ IPOB DOS ndị nke a chụrụ achụ gwara ya that they are in charge of ESN. O ruene mgbe ndị dị in charge ji egosi na fa dị in charge. Ịghọtago? O nwere ndị na-agbaghịgasị ife na-ekwu na ọfa bụ ESN. So I am expecting ndị nke si anọ ọfa dị in charge ịgba idea o ka anyị nwee ike ịgbakọ wewe mana ka anyị negoro ife o nwere ikwu ebe a.
Hello, ndị be anyị ekele m unu.
Anyị ekelekwa gị.
Lolo Nneka Chimezie na-ekwu.
Yes.
O nwere nnọọ ihe na-awọrị m nụ.
Gịnị na-awọrịzi gị? Ị kara asị anyị na ị na-ewetara anyị ọnọdụ Igbo. I chefuru ya echefu. Ife ị na-ewetara anyị bụ ọnọdụ Igbo. Lolo Nneka Chimezie na-ekwu. Anyị na-ewetakwara ụnụ ọnọdụ Igbo. Why the omission of ọnọdụ Igbo? Ọ dịrọkwa mma ka ọ pụtara na ọnọdụ Ugo na ọ dị ozi egbe mma. We move regardless.
Na-enye m nsogbu. M chọrọ ka m biwere anyị aka.
Bie ya aka.
Ndị Igbo.
Yes.
Maka na ọtụtụ ihe ka anyị nwabụ ndị Igbo na-asọfa ugbu a without knowing it.
Nwanne m.
Ndị Igbo a na-achọ ime anyị uproot from the roots. A na-achọ ime anyị uproot from the root of value. So ma ihe a na-ekwu nnu gbanwee ụtọ ya nwezi uru ọ bara. Ndị Igbo ancient people, ndị oke amamihe.
Ụmụnne m, I want to tell us, let your heart not be troubled. Adedeji nnọọ rie nne, let your heart not be troubled. Nke bụ ezi abụ na-enwe problem n'obodo Bongo. As we speak, it is currently affecting everybody, not just in the Bay. As we speak, it is currently everywhere. You got that now? So that is one thing I have na gama. Mana you need to go to modify the wine. Yes. Mana, do not let your heart be troubled. Okomoko Bongo everywhere.
Na-eji ilu ekwu okwu. Na-ele anya ebe anyị na-aga ugbu a. Obi na-agba m anya mmiri n'ihi na ana m ahụ agbụrụ Chukwu kere chọọ mma were ihe niile dị n'ụwa chọọ anyị mma, amamihe
Ibera ile okwukwere week yo. Ile okwukwere week. Ifuru ife ka ga anya ene agbanyele film, ifuru ife nkiri
ka n'ụzụ imepụta ihe. Our core value ndị nne na ndị nna nna anyị ha ndị gboo hiwere anyị ka ndị mba ọzọ na-amụkọrọ, and anyị na-elose ya. Anyị enwezighị identity, anyị enwezighị core value, anyị enwezighị ebe anyị tụkwasị, anyị enwezighị omenani. Omenani bụ our laws, iwu chịkọtara anyị. N'Igbo dịka a lawless nation now. Ebere na-emere m Igbo. I'm mourning.
Okay.
Ndị Igbo.
Oh, you are mourning. No wonder your face is wedding to her. What in Ghana?
Na-adọ live bam n'ụwa. Eji ụka drive bam. Eji western education drive bam. Eji ịzụ ahịa na ịkpata ego drive bam. anyị enweghị history anyị na-ekipụ nothing. Ndị nke nọ n'ụka nchere na ha na-efe Chukwu kpọdo isi n'ụka were ụka ha na-adọrisi omenala nke ahụ Chineke nọ na ha na-achọgharị na mba na-amaghị ebe ha na-achọ ya hiwere anya. Ịmana ụgbọ ka m bịara leru anya na-ajị ele ihe wụde emụmarịsị m na-ekwu ihe ugbu a na ọtụtụ ndị mma nche na m anaghị aga ụka. Ana m aga ụka ọfụma ọfụma, ama m Chineke, ọbụdụ onye ọ gbatara ụka, ama m Chukwu. Adị m ekwuzi okwu ụka na ihe m na-ekwuzi okwu Chineke, maka na abịa m chọpụta na church is not religion,
Samuel,
and church is not Christianity. Christianity is religion. So mụnwa na-eso Christianity, not church anymore.
Okay.
Na church bụ wayo ka eji church gbuo anyị. Church.
O merekwa onye wetara gị church. Ife wetara gị bụ Christianity. Ịghọtago? Ọ ndị be anyị bịara rụbazie cathedral, rụba stadium.
Bụ ha butere anyị arụsị really ikwuwe ndị bụ arụsị bịa ọ church. Maka ọtụtụ ihe nọ na doctrine church anọkwuru na Baịbụl ọnụ ha butere anyị. Eji aka nne butere anyị Baịbụl were aka ekpe bunye anyị arụsị a na-afụda anya wee brainwash anyị. Ebe ahụ ka the journey to our destruction bidoro. Gịnị kpatara na say people anyị enweghị ikwu ite ofu olu? Na ihe ahụ jikọrọ anyị ji wụrụ ofu anọghọzi. Na anyị na-ahụ onwe anyị asị ndị Igbo, mana enweghị ihe jikọrọ anyị ọnụ asị ndị Igbo. Enweghị that culture a na-atụ ụjọ, that tradition a na-atụ ụjọ. Ihe jikọrọ anyị ọnụ wụ either by politics, bụ ihe na-ejikọrọ anyị ọnụ na or church or personal interest. Enweghị ihe wụ ihe gbasara Igbo a na-protect jointly. Mana Igbo dịzị ka a platform ịmanụ taa Facebook nọ. Ị bịa gị mepe your own platform inside Facebook na-ekwugharị na control ya. Igbo wụzi a platform onye bịa ya dọkara iwu n'ụka ka ị chọrọ iji aha ndị Igbo dọkara. So nke ọbụla ịdọkatara ọ bụrụ na chọọchị ka ị ga-eji aha ndị Igbo iwere ehiwe. Ọ bụrụ na skuulu, ịchọ ofu skuulu were aha ndị Igbo hiwe. Enwezighị onye ka o ji unite na afịa anyị arụ, because that which unite us is no longer there. Nke mbụ bụ asụsụ anyị unitere anyị nọ 50% of ndị Igbo ada asụ ya, ha ada anụ ya, ha na asụsụ bụ mmụọ. Mbụ nke ọbụla ị mụtara mgbe ahụ ị na-eto ka Chineke na-ebreed in you ume nke ndụ, ka mmụọ niile ga-eso gị wee rụọ ọrụ na ndụ gị. Chineke ga-awụka ihe niile ma a na-ekwu mgbe ahụ ndị mmadụ a na-asụ
na preaching gị change zigbere change ka ezigbo. By now, ekwuo ya how many minutes na ekwesịrị m ịnụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu were ka anyị na-eje.
Ofu nne m mana ọ bụrụ ofu Chikere.
It's like God, we are alive and we are direct.
Munye gị umere ihe niile ndị are spirits that will guide you. So mmụọ nke asụsụ mmadụ na asụsụ already that asụsụ ugoro na one thing na-unite obodo. Anyị divide go by language.
Yes.
Iwe ọcha ịhụ na ụmụnne anyị ndị nke na-asụ asụsụ ndị Yoruba, anyị na-find ya, anyị na ha ga-anọkọ ọnụ agbakọ asaa na-eme ihe before ị mara ihe na-eme ha amịpụ. Ha na-feel safer with ndị ahụ ha na-asụ asụsụ ha.
O nwebeghị ife anya na ha gbakọrọ kwuo na anyị na-eme.
Ndị ahụ ha ṅụrụ mmiri ha karịa ebe ha si, because enweghị any connection. That number one connection ụmụazị na-enwe anyị enyeghị anyị. ile anya hụ na ụmụaka eji oke oyibo na fọm karị oyibo ụmụaka ọbụla eji oke English bekee zụọ ndị nke ahụ dị wọs ị na-eme ka ị na-ajada ha nda ha na-ahụ gị asụ lokal because already anyị ejighị aka eme asụsụ ya something local asụ something ndị na-enweghị ka ọha ha na-aganwu ha akwụkwọ na-asụ so ha nweghị value for it. You know, so I is so divided.
Welcome.
I is so scattered. Ezona yoshi. Ezona izuna asụsụ Igbo ndị Chukwu so na ndị agbụrụ Chukwu tere nye anyị ụbụrụ. Mana akwụkwọ nke ndị bekee butere ha ji na-akụzi anyị western education ha were ụbụrụ nke ahụ Chukwu nyere anyị gbarie igbe tii ya were ezi ụbụrụ nke ha because ihe a na-akụziri gị bụ ọkwa ụbụrụ mmadụ echiche mmadụ ibe anyị chepụtara edere n'akwụkwọ bụ ihe anyị ewere na-eti gị na ụbụrụ nke gị nwekwara echiche nke gị. That is why ndị Igbo anyị gụrụ akwụkwọ enweghị ihe ha na-emepụtara ilu. In fact, ha na-akọsụ nuisance akọsụ because already western education ga-abịa mee gị ya dịka ihe ahụ ị na-aga amụta ọ dị so special owe ebe ahụ ka ụwa kwara ụwa amamihe then ị were ya too ifu ndụ ị makwa na enweghị much ị na-emepụta ụdị ihe niile ahụ ị gụrụ because na-agbaela gị that mindset that I'm a professor. Imagine a professor nwee PH makwa ihe gị nwere wee wụọ prọfesọ.
Ọ bụ na ị na-anya reality ehitibegolo ọla Nneka Chimezie. Reality ehitibego ya. So, and I will show you something from this video. This video, she did it yesterday. The video clock will go 24 hours. So, they know yesterday. And this video went only 3,900 views. This video went This video went 3,900 views. Unlike before. Before, under 18-20 hours. O'clock will have 13,000 views. So yeah, iji wee gosi gị na saga na-aga afịa eziokwu adịrị aga afịa. When we speak some truth here, some people will be offended. Some people, because they are angry, they may not touch the like button of the video. They may not even share it. People don't want to listen to the truth. People get tired of listening to the truth. That is what is happening to every platform of eziokwu. But oge lolo Nneka Chimezie na apịasị Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, the video laga viral. Before 24 hours, the video clock wala 15-20k view. Malanka have clocked 24 hours, only 3,900 view. What they do is eziokwu the powerful, but not few. Bunde eziokwu a na-agụ few bunde de have that hunger for truth. Acharugo don't finish this woman. I connect here to nke Acharugo wee mara ka ọ dị. Ịmana agwara m ụnụ si ụnụ na Acharugo akwụrụgo n'ọkụ. Doreen nnọọ nne. Agwara m ụnụ si ụnụ na Acharugo akwụrụgo n'ọkụ na Acharugo adịgo ka ọ na-adị. Ọ ntụ efere ya ka ọ na-abụ. Ịmana ọ nwere inu ndị Igbo na-atụ. Asị na iru nwa mkpi adịgo ka ọ ya adị ya na-aga ya amụ. Ị na-agata na so iru Acharugo adịgo ka ọ na-adị ọkwụrụgo n'ọkụ. Ndị a hazie n'ọrụ achụwa na ndị a. Kanu nta Kanu ejene na nke Osoji gasị ebe a achụọ ndị a chụsịa ndị a. Acharugo hosted Kanu nta Kanu. After that, he declared la fan need 50 people la media. Fake data la media. Acharugo a confront nwunye Maazị Nnamdi Kanu gbaa ya. So Acharugo akwụrụgo n'ọkụ na ọ dịgo ka ọ ya dị.
Ị ga-eme PhD degree. Mmadụ agacha ya for years. and now get 350,000 naira as salary. That alone goes to go to get and car. But now, I'm a good China here, Hannah. They prefer to answer Professor Corona go.
Who are you to blame then? Who are you to blame? About the problem of those answering professor? About the problem na ha grow out as professor? The problem bo the government. The government gave places value. You got money how many people go sit out now that is doing well, practicing if I agro now, teaching people, making money. Or the doctors and nurses now, if I'm a ego saraya. In our choice is a travel. Even currently say I'm now over get money or the very difficult. You may travel. So our best brains in that is in a school now, but in a travel. In that is in a school now, but in a travel. Everything over now depend foreign. Afia anya China ka si ebutia. So if na and if ni na be fe gara abo bra ndi ba anya for ife a ntu ode. Mara be ife a na aga. Akọ ife gabo the future of this generation and the next generation. Ọ ga-eme onye ọbụla ị na-ekwu okwu nwere onwe itinye ya anya itinye ya ntị mara no anya onye ọbụla dị n'obodo Bongo because you want to be like some of these rich men that you have around you. It is not easy now.
Then when they post in a habit of Zubo, he one day gonna cook in the corrupt rally, one day gonna coach pen and net so she.
What Nneka Igbo, or into Nigeria. Or into Nigeria, Nina, what Nneka divide.
Then that might be completely useless. Then I gave you a trader. Now I got to school or primary school, muta how to read and write. Yawa boy na ya eme exploits. Yana enwe companies coach studies to primary 6 coach. Na enwe companies see the way coach studies eba na ekwu kwota the highest learned professor. They can't stand that man. In wisdom, they cover business, they cover anything about this world. Coach studies with just one example. Nandi Yoruba na matala uru in amamihe coach studies. Amatla amamihe coach studies na akpọgasịa anyị amaghị divide anyị nwapụ ndị Igbo amaghị kwali coach studies. Agala m several occasions ebe emere coach studies invite ọwụ a speaker that man kwuore ka okwu primary 6. Ịkpọ ndị
mgbe a na-agụta akwụkwọ ife agụtara akwụkwọ ife many of them bụ primary 6 ya agụsịrị a na-apụta even up to date. If ndị agụsịrị ya mgbe ahụ ha kụsịgodi English ị mara na ife dị iche dị just like mpa anyị and nwanne anyị nwoke a bụ so rest in peace Odumegwu Ojukwu set ndị Igbo gara ọgụ mgbe ahụ ịmara oge ahụ adịghị aza n'afa prọfesọ ọ na ka e nwere all this empty man afapụta na afa na-aza afa prọfesọ inugodi English Odumegwu Ojukwu inugodi English of man of that old ị ga-ama ọ ya ga eji ekwu mgbe ụfọdụ ikwurute okwu nwere onwe a kpọọ yourself meeting ịkpọ yourself meeting ịjụọ onwe gị ka ife merụ ndị ya biri ezigbo oyibo ịmana problem anyị na-adị enwe ebula at times anyị nọrọ ebe anyị nọ anyị echee na anyị amatago everything. This man lụrụ ọgụ mgbe ahụ fa gara school na bendia fa gara school na be ndị ọcha na for many years gasịa ya na ka fa ga put ife ha mụtara into practice ka obodo dị mma adọtuo ọgụ a fe wee nụọ ọgụ a ntụfasi wee nọ ya why fa ji wee nụọ ọdụ ọgụ ntụfasi wee nọ ya o nwere ife bụ na mmadụ gara school na be ndị ọcha nwee classmates son show no nwee classmates, nwee connections, nwee ndị mmụọ. They have known each other at least. Ha spent 3 years together gaa akwụkwọ. Yet ha na ọgụ ada afa anụ ya. Ịnọkọta mgbe ụfọdụ just pause, chee back, jụọ onwe gị ụdị akwụkwọ fagoro oge a. And why fa ji wee follow ndị fa si wee follow ya. Upon na ha gara school dia, make ya friends dia, yet fa lụọ dị ọgụ ndị fa si wee lụ ya. Kedu ka anyị ga-esi ga-eme ya na nweta ya? Ife a bụ ife common sense na-arụ mgbe ụfọdụ. Mana ụfọdụ ndị be anyị nwere ike fa adịghị aghọta. But we continue.
First I bịa kwuo anọ nga ahụ argument atụ sense ha na-enwe. Ihe a na-emewe somebody box ya in one place sị gị na ị ga-read a course. A course wo ihe wo about life mmadụ nwere right ịma ha niile asị gị mụọ one. Mmadụ spend their years na amụ otu eji ede English na otu eji asụ English. Ọ mụchaa ya. Then they are useless. Ya ga na classroom na akụzi English asụsụ onye ọzọ. Ya wụ onye nke gụrụ mathematics. It's also ihe eji amụ na ndụ owu otu eji agbakọ ewepụ. Imecha gị ga na classroom. Now, the whole courses a na-akụzi enweghị otu o jiri na-akụzi otu anyị ga-eje develop ala anyị. Ọ bụ ihe gbasara ndị ọcha and their way of life.
Because that is what is happening. If I have our leaders mere ya ọ dị onye ọbụla na-agbapụ. Everything anyị na-use bụ nke ndị ọcha. O mere news gbara that time. I saw that news, I was shocked. Asị gị na-esiri ọ dị ka asị na-esiri India wee mee import ofe egusi na ara agba. I don't know how true that news is that time. Ara agba India ka esi wee mee ofe egusi import. So even na ndị be anyị believe na ihe import just like currently now. News have it na iruo side be ndị Yoruba, side Badagry, ụmụ ihe a na ndị Chinese egosi ya na anadị ebe a. Ha gaa na ha kọọ ya akpụ na-ebu dị akpụ na-agabe ha were ya na-produce many things na-echip to other countries. Ndị Chinese egosi ya na Nigeria. Ọ Nneka na obodo Bongo ka foreigner ga-apụta gota nwaanyị. Foreigner for the fact na nyere Bongoria na ego o nwere ike ịtụ asọrọ ọgụ akarịa ya. Mana ọ dịrọ ntụ a na be ndị ọzọ. Ife ị ga-egote abụ 1 room or 2 room and parlor n'ime condo depending if a na-akpụ ya na be gị side nọ. And that 1 room or room and parlor or 2 room and parlor ahụ ị ga-egota n'ime condo, ị ga-ewetarịrị ya akwụkwọ nwaanyị obodo. Nwaanyị obodo ga-aba aka ya up. I wee gote ya. I don't know about then other places. So she is now trying to deviate from her message, as you said. Mana ọmangwa ya ife ọma. Ọ sị na ya bụ investigative journalist. So o ruo na mgbe ọ ga-ajụ ndị a na DOS. ESN ụnụ ha afa.
Ka na-akụzi. So mgbe chọpụta na ndị Igbo echechi inwe our own form of education. Ịmakwa na kịta na anyị na-awashi anya social media pụta anyị na-enwegasị study. Ka anyị mata na ọwụdụ naanị n'English ka a na-aga school. Ndị China na-eji asụsụ ha. Ndị China bịa na Nigeria mgbe ndị China na ha na-eme business, ha bịa mgbe ha na-asụ na-ata English ata anyị na-achọkwụnụ ha ọchụ na amadi English asụ. Ọntụ na ha agụda akwụkwọ. Gị na-elekwe na ha na-emepechi company na-arụ ọnụ dia company ọfụma. Ma ndị Russia, they developed in their language n'ala ha. Ndị China mụtara iproduce shi ihe tru ala ha. Ọta na ịhụrụ ndị Igbo shi mụta bido ịzụ ahịa. From ịzụ ahịa ha atigo ụmụ ha nshi na-egro develop ways to manufacture it. Ndị Igbo develop the best business in the world. Mana because a na-akpa ya on illiterate, the traders. Onye mechazi ya ga na-azụ nwa ya na school na-eme nwa ya uhu. Ịzụchazi nwa na school ya ga-enweta ọnụ 200,000 naira. Meanwhile, ngwa na-eme 10 million naira every month. Nke na-agụda akwụkwọ. Is that not? This is how we are deceived. This is how we are destroyed as a people. Our core value. Ihe ejiri mara Igbo teknochi bọsasa ya afụ nke kacha egbu anyị ewu na enwebedo onye pụtara nụ sị ele otu anyị si emezi ihe a na ihe emebiela.
Ọ ife aka m ji ekwu onye ọbụla ifuru na-ekwu okwu going back to root na this present setting obodo bongo onye a na-egbu onwe ya oge onwedata ihe ọbụla ipuchuru for one to go back to his or her root with this present structure obodo bongo ya aga n'iru ya ka ọ kara iji ọ bụ na ndị be anyị bụ ndị ghọtara ife ma ife ha chọrọ anyị ga-efocus one thing ife a bụ nwere onwe ọ mgbe ị nwere onwe gị i wee decide ya ntu ị ga-esi gị na-eme na be gị. When we were growing up oge anyị na-azụ afịa anyị na-ebigasị with mmadụ ibiri with mmadụ onye nwe ụlọ ntu o si wee debe bịa ka ọ ga-esi ga-adị mgbe ọbụla o disaidịrị imepe dọọ ya mepee ya mgbe ọbụla o disaidịrị imechi o mechie ya mgbe ọbụla o disaidịrị ịnata ọ nata mgbe ọbụla o disaidịrị ịpụ ọ pụọ bọtụ ngị nwa ngị na ya bi ebi ọ ji enye gị taịm mgbe ị ga-eji na-abata ịghọtago so anyị ga-edozigodi be anyị ọ bụrụ na ị nọrọ na be gị now like oge ọ bụla ị nọrọ na your father's house for example maybe na your dad nye gị one room ị na-anụ ya ọ ga na-monitor everything about you ọ ga-ama time mgbe iji abata he will be checking up on you making sure na ịdịgodi okay because you are under his roof. Mgbe ọbụla ị megidere bụrụ nwoke gaa anị nke gị rụọ ya ụlọ ọ na your dad nye gị ala obi gaa rụọ ya ụlọ mgbe ọbụla sọrọ gị ị pụọ mgbe ọbụla sọrọ gị ị bata. So nwere onwe ebe ife gara abụ ọ bụ na anyị bụ ndị ji ejikọta nwa obi rapụ na returning to your root, the highest root. Kedekwa n'ebe kọmentị nkasi kele nna Ifeanyi Finland will finish you and you will out of truth, be careful. Oh, the comment here abịa na-adị ewe m iwe. This kind of comment dey vex me. This kind of comment dey vex me. Why are you people afraid of Ifeanyi? Why are you people afraid of Ifeanyi? Why? Ndị be anyị unu ya enogidekwa mmadụ ekwu ife ọya nsu. Why are you people afraid of Ifeanyi? Ifeanyi ọ bụ isi mmadụ one? I think ọ bụ na ị nwere problem with Ifeanyi, go and meet him, tell him your problem. Ka m ga-esi na-ekwu ihe ọzọ iburu okwu Ifeanyi bịa tụnye. Agwara ngela kele nna TV pụtara here for Ifeanyi. Go and verify. I have been here for almost 4 years now. So all these comments, I know they need them all. Ibro emotion Bana, if I block you now, some people may understand it. If I begin to see this kind of comment now, if I get angry, it will be, why are you angry? Do I look like Oberonwa to you? One more of this comment, I will block you. I don't run propaganda. Here based on fact. Each talk I'm gonna present the truth to me. Mazi Biafran TV said people should not listen to you, that the number you are posting about the protest that they are the enemy of USB. He said USB are the main sponsor of the protest. Nah, I don't know now. So, according to you, have you tried calling the number? Have you tried calling the number? Have you called them and asked them this number? For protest, cover number for protest. So, thank you. So we move.
N'ihe emebiela nobody nke a na-agba m anya ma m na-ajụ owo taa ka anyị chiri fuo because mmadụ na ihe a na-eme a na-aga extinction, mmadụ na-aga into extinction. A tribe ome Chukwu jiri kee ha, asụsụ Chukwu jiri kee ha, tradition ha na culture ha fuole, you are off. Obodo ike, obodo ukwu Chukwu kesiri ike dịka Igbo, owo taa ka anyị ga-eji ekpochapụ. Ụjọ na-atụ m maka na in the last 10 years ka m na-akpagharị ebe niile n'ala Igbo na-eti mkpu asụsụ anyị, na-eti mkpu unity, na-eti mkpu ịbịakọ ọnụ. Biko nụ ka m jụọ ụlọ ndị be anyị, a whole country dị over 70 million people, gịnị ka anyị na-agbasasụ n'ụwa niile? Gịnị ka anyị na-achọ? Ele ụdị ego anyị na-achọ? Na enwere Ghana, ndị Igbo ka Ghana, mana anyị na-agbala Ghana.
Wait, let me look for something and show you so that who want to rest can actually rest. But let's continue to listen.
Na anyị nwebụ ndị Igbo chefu na population na-emepe obodo. Na ọnwụ na anyị niile wụ ndị Igbo nọcha n'ala Igbo na-emebi, hapụgodo Nigeria and their factor. Nwekwa ihe Nigeria nọchi na ya o. Maka ọkwa the same Nigeria, ndị niile nọ na Nigeria prosper. Ndị agaga, ndị traders ọ nọkwaga illiterate. Ọ na Nigeria ka ha nọ prosper, wee kpọgacha ụmụ ha obodo oyibo. Ndị niile kpatara ego na gboo, kpatara ego with nothing. They started with nothing, they made money. So, ya ka m ji na-eti mkpu Igbo unity. Ngwana now, ebe a na ọgụ dara na IPOB n'litere elite m jiri nwa olileanya nwee nnukwu hope na at least ndị nọ na pocket gọọmenti. Ụna ahụ na ka o sizi ada aja aja. Anọkata onye nụ bidoro ha na werezi aka na-adorisi ndị mmadụ a na-esonye. Chefuo na enwedịnụ ka anyị ga-eji adị ekwuzide okwu nwere onwe dị ka dị nwere onwe emene ya abandon. Anya na social media enwezi onye nwere efe ikwu nwere onwe. No. A na-ekwu n'okwu Nnamdi pụta. No. Gịnị na-ajụ gịnị ka a na-adọ? Ngwa na ọcha na-adọ na na-adọ na IPOB pam. Ebe ka olileanya dịzi. And ọ ga-adọzi. Ihe oge eji ga-ada ugbu a na-awụ abịa m na akaụntụ ụmụaka nọ na marriable age, ndị lụwagoro nwaanyị alụwa ugbu a na 50% ha na-anụ Igbo, ha ndị asụsụ, ụmụ ha ndị anana, and ha dị very comfortable ime ebe ha na-amadị ndị asụsụ asụ, and ha anaghị emenwu, ha anaghị amingo onwu. Ha echefuola na ha awụ ndị Igbo. Na ọrụ rụkwara anyị karịkwa ihe anyị na-adọ. Then ndị nke na-alụ like now, eji anyị now. Ofufunu bido na eji anyị, ndị nke nọ na eji anyị amụgachi mana Port Harcourt, mana Igbo na-amụ ụmụ na-efesa, anyị na-atụ ego. Nga anyị na-amụkwa ụmụ na-efesa, ya anaghị asụrụ ha asụsụ anyị. Enweghị ihe gbasara anyị core value, anyị che na sọsọ ihe nọ n'ụwa wee ịchụ ego. Anyị chụgo ego fuo, anyị ada awọrịdo maka ụmụ anyị, maka ala Igbo. Nwanne ele ihe anyị na-adọ n'ala Igbo? Ajụọla m ajụjụ a, ele ihe anyị na-adọ ala Igbo a?
Right. Just to set the record straight before we continue. Upon one event upon this screen, I want to find out who can see this thing. I want to find out. I want to find out poster. Even before now, the first poster on website. That poster every phone number. Which one of our brother complained about poster. Makan website here now. If you continue benchika, no. If you continue writing your rubbish, I will block you. Shouldn't want me kwasi. Can I have this poster? They here. Can someone confirm to me, please? Can I have the poster? Can I have a poster? The other one. I have a poster there. Okay. Even before now. Even before now. I worked on that first poster. I can hear. And that poster. A bureau phone number. One of our brother. Odona. Ndị nwe the posters na ha ka yeti phone number. So he mejazie semo ka me gwudo the phone number. Ha wasizie m okela ha arụ na another poster bụ phone number. So ọ bụla ile anya na this poster na ị ga-afụ phone number and ọ bụrụ na ị na-follow ị ga-notice law number bụ ife na but this is my first time of showing this poster. So ile anya na this poster now ị ga-afụ the phone number. Fụkwana ya fada ebe a Maazị Anedo. Poster ọ bụ mmerụ. Phone number ọ bụ mmerụ phone number. I'm not in Finland. So what is all this stress all about? If you know what the poster now, can you confirm what no number than a poster? No bro number mother just send there. So look at the poster here. Probably in whatever. Urubos ya gaje no yere. 19 work in solidarity. Rap on the na kwase. Akrobase hanako. Protest abroad. Adiaka protest over the bongo. Everything about the protest, about my venue and everything. So you went in Nonyere, the name organize. So very happy from eating Dalonio. So I just very covers on a call on a course there and I cause now call you when Dalo.
Ụmụ na rolo gelo dị na nwanyị ya ka di m ji were iwe ba na ha mba mbọsị anyị nọ na-enwe meeting sị ha na-aba mba na ha mọs ha na class Igbo ụmụ m pilie ju na ọ ga-agwa ha like that ya na-ada n'elu mba na-arịkwa ibe ya elu m pụta na-achị mba nso nọmba 1 kedu onye mere ihe kpata na unu anaghị asụ Igbo anụnwa ha asụ m nọ nso kwa wo parents nso anyị nwa so m gwa di m na auto fault me na so mba na ị na-abịa enwe dish ime mistake gị ma before ị ga-emechi ihe ị ga-emegodi na acknowledge na mistake shi gị n'aka once any human being ga-eme mistake take responsibility in around that place that person will problem ị ga-egro so di m say yes no fault time say ahead so otu ọwụ no fault gị ị ga-abazi ị ga-agwaji ha okwu ị ga-take responsibility werezie nwayọọ kọwara ha uru ọ bara ka ha ghọta ya uru ọ bara ụdị mgbe ị gaghị akọmandụ nwatakịrị mgbe ụmụaka na-amụta asụsụ from 3 months to 3 years ha amụtala asụsụ anyị were bekee zima ha zụcha bidozie anyị bidokwa ha na-asụkwa Igbo ụmụ m niile welitere isi na-asụ Igbo mana ọwụdị na nke ịsụ ya were na-akpa nkata nsị a na ya agbalịala na gbajikwe n'aha olu ha na-asụ so ihe anyị ga-emejikwa ugbu a otu aha ejikwa were nwayọọ maka ọmụme ịlụga n'ọdụ ọgụ were nwayọọ gbajigide ha olu na-aga ha anyị lụga ha bido sụwa ntị otu a na anyị ga-ejikwa nwayọọ na nwakwa ha gwa ha ị ga-agwarịrị ha ụdị uru ọ bara ha ọ bụrụ ịbara ha mba ụdị by force ha ga-achọkwa esi anyị can force them ha wụọla adult now so mana ị ga-agwa ha otu ọ ga-eji abara ha uru ma abịagwa ha uru ọ ga-abara ha gwa ada nwa esi m ogwe eziokwu even ada nwa ya gbawaje mba na ya na-adị adịwa jealous na n'ọfịs ya nga a na-arụ ọrụ na ndị Yoruba na-asụ ejighị egwu ebe nsị gị nwa na onwe gị nọ ndị Yoruba eji asụ ha egwuregwu ị nwere ike ịmụta gị na amara gị mba gị na-chalenji So anyị si n'otu ahụ onye ọbụla bụ onye nne ma onye ọbụla na-anụ olu m n'ụbọchị taa tụsawa na ihe a ka anyị wee na nwayọọ kpọkọnata nwa onwe anyị onye ọbụla ga-adịrịrị involve onye ọbụla kwesịrị ịdị involve ọzọ dị ka ibe ya bụ sọsọ ndị hope anyị nwekwere na mgbasala ebe niile ya chịkọta nwa iwu dis IPOB ikewa IP onye ọbụla na-asị gị ejikwa na-ekewa IPOB gbara onye ahụ ọsọ onye iwu ọbụla bụrụgodo ụzọ hụ onwe gị n'anya ma na-ahụ any other person n'anya bụrụgodo ụzọ hụ onwe gị n'anya zọta onwe gị maragodo n'ihe ga-asọ gị kweshọn m na-ajụ gị ọ dị gị ka edivide IPOB ha ga-azọtanwu gị no anyị ga-alụzi ọgụ ahụ among ourselves werezi ire gị ga-eze gị ọnụ ọnwụ na ị nwere ọnụọgụgụ isi ọnwụ na ị nwere ụbụrụ ọnwụ na ị nwere ụbụrụ werezie ire gị gụọ eze gị ọnụ ọnwụ na ị nwere ụbụrụ gị were ire gị gụọ eze gị ọnụ ka anyị zọtagoro n'onwe anyị zọta ala Igbo zọta agbụrụ anyị na Igbo efuole anyị efuole ọzọ dị ka ibe ya bụ na ihe gbasara ala Igbo iwe Chukwu dị ọkụ n'ebe anyị nọ maka ọtụtụ arụ ịma mbụ ịhụrụ ụdị ihe ọjọọ a na-eme akwa ala chụpụ ihe ọjọọ ahụ ma aka na nwa by the standard of God otu aka rụta mmanụ ya aga ụwa niile ọnụ by God's standard otu aka rụta mmanụ ya aga ụwa niile ọnụ for instance Ekan mgbe ụmụ Israel na-alụ agha Ekan
Nneka Chimezie.
Agazo linen cloth ka Chineke sị ha ezukwele Chineke sị ha ezukwele linen ha ezukwele ha ewekwele ihe ọbụla ma ha gaa that place ha agazo linen cloth
Ifemji. No.
Chineke ewere punish ụmụ Israel ogbudukwa Ekan ahụ ogbudu Ekan kata ya biri agha ya na-egbochi ụmụ Israel wee jụwa gịnị na-egbochi anyị gịnị na-eme Joshua wee sị bring me the episode of God gịnị iwu episode okwu ọfọ Igbo ha wee yie ọfọ ọnwa Ekan Chineke sị ha pụọ na mgbaba anọ ga-atụgbu Ekan ọ wụrụ ụgbọ a na-asa anyị forgive him na Kraịst anwụọ then ihe ọjọọ ahụ o mere Chineke.
Please, Oliver, this is your second time of pushing this comment. From before. You repeat to go the same comment again. That is because you want me to comment about it. And you wrote, some idiots are jubilating that Kelenna is now fighting DPM and USB. What is the fight? Can you please tell me if everybody fight? One. I want to give you that is fight. What is that fight? What is the fight about USB and Dr. Ngozi Orabeze? I say you won't know you have a fight. If you know that is fight. I'm a nane. I have a right to disagree na some pattern. That is normal. And I got that. So, open on one give a fight. More fight to go. Know if we have a fight. I must not agree. I am not a freedom fighter. I'm not in the cabinet. Neither am I in the government. If I were in the public, so what is the fight? What is the fight there? Can you ever fight to Dr. Ngozi Orabeze? I'm a fight here for what? Then what are they saying? According to your write-up here, that you say that I am fighting DPM and the USB. What is the fight? The problem, some of you on a channel, WhatsApp group, where many of you gossip. I am not in any WhatsApp group. I don't run around the comment section carrying emotion around. Can you please calm down? Huh? What is all this? If you are uncomfortable now this especially this time, why are you uncomfortable? All this uncomfortable attitude for some people they put up. Why are you putting up this uncomfortable attitude? And they are going to get put together. Mother could be for who is Ifeanyi? Ifeanyi obo sabo and the one nine you okay, Oluchi nwa God, a meet here, or take Oluchi nwa God to visit Maazị Banjoko. Is Ifeanyi a bad person before Oluchi nwa God to Maazị Banjoko? What is wrong with Ndebay? Or you want me to call Ifeanyi Nigeria agent or sabo? What is all this stress by Ndebay? Ifeanyi that led Oluchi nwa God to see Maazị Banjoko. But Ifeanyi that came to opposite Madi dictated him who to listen to or who to befriend. Yeah? I want you to think before a fight about what you know not. Ifeanyi that took our brother Oluchi nwa God to Maazị Banjoko. So if he don't mean well, why would you just Maazị Banjoko to why would you just Oluchi nwa God to Maazị Banjoko? Make una they calm down. No bring any, don't carry your emotion come here. You already know that I am an independent broadcaster. So you people should slow down. If you're on social media, I can know. Ime nke dị mma nke ruru mme kwiri gị. O nwere nke ya bụ eme mụ I decide to keep quiet. What is there? That is not my problem. Kedu na platform ebe mere Dr. Ngozi Orabeze attack. I stop. Who am I going to stop? Oge Ifeanyi bịara here, ihe kwuru bụ okwu protest with Oluchi nwa God. So if anybody is attacked or somebody attacks anybody, kedu ebe a nọ wee mee the attack? Why alone a man take the anger to the place where the attack happened? Or any attack that happened here? I am still surprised the way you people are driving to. If I am here protest, overall when a platform attack happened, why not go to the platform and they ask the platform why this attack? So now when anything to explain to you, the person can actually explain to you. Why bringing it na my platform? I don't get you people. Though. I don't understand some of you. Ike ụkpara.
Ure kwa onye ọbụla ọkụ. Onye na-eme n'ala Igbo ugbu a. N'ala Igbo mbụ mmadụ mere ala akwa ala. Akwa ala ahụ na Baịbụl na ha butekwara ya o.
Ife unu ga-ajụ onwe unu, the same guy bịara na my program. Kedu ife the guy kwuru na my program? In my program to do is to validate the protext. And the only thing why God equally validated the protext. So on any other platform able to something, go there and they talk to them at the platform. Or you got there, talk contact if I enjoy it. Why are you saying what you are saying? Is it that some of us we don't know how things is done? Like we don't know rules that you can just take anger from any platform. You come and throw it here. What is all this stress all about? USB declared the more decided they query. Nobody is paying me. Nobody have ever paid me. This advert for protest. Nobody is paying me. Nobody have ever paid me. So what is all this stress all about? I don't know. So only if I you ono ala ikara o jiri kwuo na platform mmadụ unu eruo na that platform ọ na-ajụ ya why o ji wee kwuo ihe a. So ọ bụrụ na somebody bịara my program now bịa kwuo something good, gaa na platform bịa kwuo something bad, unu abịala my platform a na-asị m nna, but this guy because he says something bad in that platform, you should be worried, you should be careful. Now make we calm down. Here. So please, open on whatever the guy rubamba. Unu ruo ebe ahụ na jụọ ajụjụ. Kedu ife ọ na-abara mba? Onwe ife ọ jiri kọwara ụnụ. You got to go.
Bible anụnwa ha butekwere anyị. Bible anụnwa ebutere anyị. Ịga from Exodus. Na-agbadata Exodus, Numbers, Leviticus, Deuteronomy. Ebe ahụ ka ị ga-ahụ ebe Chineke nna.
Please, if you have problem with the personality of a fine, don't go. What is there? Don't go. Wait for Jesus to come and organize the protest before you can go. Can you please rest so that I can focus? If you have problem now the personality, if you get able, you will not go. That is very simple. Everybody cannot be like you. Man without sin. So that is that. Or you tell those you have those that have good personality, tell them to organize it before you can go. Why you don't want to? Why you will not hold yourself? I'm tired for now. If you have problem because of the guy, then the people you do not have problem with can equally organize. You got that one. It's not by force that you go.
Ebe a ka Chukwu nna nyegashiri otu eji akwa ala dị iche iche onye mee ihe ọjọọ. Ya ka m ji sị gị na chọọchị awụdokwanụ Christianity, chọọchị awụdokwanụ religion. Chọọchị bụ ihe human being hiwere, ọwụdokwa Chukwu hiwere chọọchị. Because most of the doctrines of some churches say from the Bible. Man, omenala anya na-achịlara anyị our roots, she from Bible. Ị ga-enwe ebe Chineke nyegachi iwu onye otu a ga-esi na-akwa ala, like nwoke dị na-enwe nwanne nwoke ihe a ga-eji akwa ala ewekọtacha ewere ekwa ala. Onye mere ihe ọjọọ dị iche iche ọ nọ na Bible. Ị bịakwa na omenala Igbo, onye mere ihe ọjọọ dị iche ihe eji akwakwa ala bụpụ ihe ọjọọ nọkwa na omenala Igbo. Mana abịazie na chọọchị ha asa ya owewe marụchọ while ọ nọ na Bible. Ele ya marụchọ ọwụ. God asa your Old Testament. Mana Christ bịara gwa isi na ya abịakwa ha imebi ya bịara imeji. Christ ewepụ the Old Testament. Ele ya ha ji ewepụ Old Testament. Ụnọma na ọta aka isi wee na-echekwawa ihe ọjọọ n'ala Igbo n'aha chọọchị, ihe ọjọọ na-eme mgbe ahụ eme akwa ala. If na enwe ndị nke ga-eme aga tụfu onye aha ebe a na isi onye ya bụrụ ihe ọjọọ pụọ. You must detest evil. Ụnọma na today anyị nwebụ ndị Igbo amadị ihe bụ ihe ọjọọ na ihe ọma. Chọọchị eme na anyị amaghị the difference between bad and good. Chineke akpọchie na anyị ntị, kpọchie anyị anya, kpọchie anyị ụbụrụ iche echiche. Iwe Chineke dị ọkụ n'ebe anyị nọ. Anyị nwebụ ndị Igbo. Ana m agwa unu from a place of a prophetess. Iwe Chukwu, ihe niile ihu na-emekọ anyị.
Nneka Chimezie was a prophetess, yo. Now, my first time, I know when I am prophetess. And the one the okay. If a prophetess, if investigative journalist.
Ọkụnụ mana enwe mgbe Chineke na-ewere ụmụ Israel. Ha waga ha n'aka ndị iro ha dị ụtọ ihe ọjọọ. Go and read your Bible. I go on Bible back to back like novel. Otem no na church m na-aga ụka m ga n'okwu Chukwu, and I don't do church. And na I don't do church. And na awụ m onye nke mba. Ihe m na-eme wo and na ana m aga nke
if you give any you stick. But the guy be ebe a na-akparị ya mmadụ. That one adị iche. Ihe anyị na-ekwu okwu ya protest. Ka anyị ghara ije na-adọgasị ife ebe ife adọrọ. Biko daalụ.
Gaa n'ụlọ ụka ana m agakwa chọọchị, ọ dị important ịga chọọchị maka ịnụ okwu Chukwu asa iron sharpnet iron. Ịnụ okwu Chukwu dị mkpa mana agakwa ya sị na ọ chọọchị na ọ Chineke na-ekwu ọwashi. No house of God is a lie. Ihe wo pastor ọbụla nọ na chọọchị ahụ nwe ya n'onwe ọ dị ka school. For me, chọọchị dịzị ka school. Ị ga-agụcha gị pụta and agụcha ya agụcha. Private school wụ onye nwe ya n'onwe. Ị ga school ị na-akwụ school fees. So onyinye ka m na ndị m enye tithe because the Lord of the tithe enye na Deuteronomy would not have say me. It was the part of your tithe according to the law Chukwu nye. It was the part of your tithe. It was the price of blue tithe now the plan and nani. Then how you concern amen in New Testament. Let the early lives of the Christians. They do things in common. When the Peter Gaga the plan, mba. I Gaga plan, Gani to your room, with them title, I don't pay tithe. And don't you learn nothing you get tithe to get a more Elon Musk and that tithe, and don't and that I could me for quick tithe. Happy back at them. So can you join our brain? So back to him, Nekuna, or men are lying, or 1 year wounding with the Christianity. Ndi wo religion na you question religion. This our original religion would the original authentic from God. So I send them to large church because I have in the Bible. I get rise as ndi would your question or why I get church. Because we can trace back up.
Nah, if I want to drag the thing makes no sense to me. They find right here. For example, now, over here, and you could see one thing, or gave us a who another thing. More over here now, money and us here, or move, or gave us or gazuori. So, or gave us or gazuori, if you put a TV, because Langeliano yesterday, neighbor Nyori. Unuru may investigate after Konoji, the Yasunyo, Najoya, Guinea Mariji, where's Zuori, or Kawarono. Because Mbobra Helena TV was Idiori. So unu rueba ona joy after ko unu jidere di onyori ona joy kedu ifo ji wezuori eba ka okowara unu the reason o ji wezuori not ebe ejom.
Our root from the Bible. Maka church maybe here on a Bible or men are lying. And when the men are lying, get whip. Church maybe here on a Bible. How did never put some men are lying? Come on, I will have you buy or no manner. The Catholic in those and the Bible in those days. Did he have a church and they could have a Bible? But I'm gonna have my Bible. I got what I had on a Bible. I got what I should on here. Could you get her? I got what I had on a Bible. You understand? So, we are getting lost. So many factors, so many things. Neighbor I na po. Na anya hu don one so one. Already now we're not one. So ọtụtụ ndị nọ na social media na-adọ otu ha chiri ghọta ya sometimes ọ na-agbakasị ọtụtụ ndị mmadụ a na-wonder kedu ka ndị mmadụ ji reason like this. Most of them wonder na amụdị n'ala Igbo na-etodu with that culture. Me azụrụ m n'ala Igbo mhụ ndị okenye m hụtatụ ndị okenye hụtatụ omenala hụkwanụ mgbe ebiri ezigbote ndụ a na-asụ ihe a na-asọ ihe ọjọọ. My grandmother no 100 and something years ọ na-sit him down na-sit tie down na-agwakacha anyị maka ihe ọjọọ na-agwakacha anyị maka ịsọ iyi.
Nneka ndị be anyị adịghị ala ego dị
mgbe Igbo onye ihe siwere nye ka jọọ ebe itiri aka ga-ebugodo ụzọ ma ọ bụrụ nkịta na ndị pastọ ji achị na-edere ihe mere mmadụ a ga-ajụ mmadụ ma enwere ihe ọjọọ mere eburugodo ụzọ sọ nwanne gị ma nwanna gị mere gị ya eburu ụzọ sị emere ya eme. Enwere mgbe anyị hụ na Baịbụl nke emere mmadụ ihe asọ mmadụ na Baịbụl ọ na-awụkarị ihe mmadụ metere na-eme and ọkwa ụta ha ka ọ dị n'omenala Igbo. So now anyị enwezi bezi so most of ụmụnne anyị ndị ahụ na Lagos anyị nwa ndị nke si n'ụlọ ga-abịa na-enyere ha aka na-akụziri ha data omenala ha na-agba ihe anyị na-ekwu ọkpa ndị mana ndị ala nweta ha na-eche aghọta ihe ndị Hausa nweta na-eche aghọta ihe.
No, my brother.
Ụmụ anyị ndị
I do all right, oh, I do all right. The only thing in Germany about when you feel low or stress, I'm a block or the person. I do all right. Very, very all right. Very, very all right.
nke ha mụ n'ugwu Hausa na-aghọtakwa ihe ka ndị Hausa. So anyị aghafasite so anyị bịazie together as one. Anyị adịghị emekwata. Ịma na anyị achọpụtabeghị nsogbu anyị. Ọnwa anyị chọpụta nsogbu anyị nwere the solution. Ndị Igbo anyị achọpụtabeghị nsogbu anyị. Ile anya ugbu a na ihe na-eme na social media enwe ihe ndị mmadụ na-ekwu their opinion na-atụ m ụjọ. Mmadụ na-emepe ọnụ na-ekwu ihe na-atụ ụjọ. Ịmadụ ma ị ga-asọ onye ọwa onye ara you want to man is man. I respect that guy. No, man is God. Onye aba mba otu ndị mmadụ si reason. Onye man is God na anụ olu m onye ahụ dị problem. Ọtụtụ ndị chere ka ha resi n'ụka ndị Igbo. Yes, eji Igbo blood mụ ha mana that culture, that foundation na gị nwere ha enwe ya. And ọ ga-ara ahụ anyị ghọta ya nụ. Most of ndị gara akwụkwọ eji go that mentality of education na certain things should not be rarely ha brain. Ha chọọ ka ha show superiority. Ndị nke ahụ problem nke ha. Then ndị ụka aghakpute. So a lot of problems. Ile anya ndị obodo a ndị ofe mmanụ ha na-hold their culture and tradition at their high esteem more than my church, my Muslim. That is why Haji nwoke nwere ike ịlụ nwaanyị ụka ya na-ekpe ya hapụ ya na-ekpere ụka ya maka ọma na ụka ahụ ụjọ ọtụ ga-enwe ngo oge belong go formality nye nwa na-ekpekpe Muslim formality wepụta ha ihe omenala ha ahụ bụ onye ọbụla eme ya ebe ha shiela nke ha ha na ike hụkwa ndị ala na-agụrụ akwụkwọ ha pụta ebe ndị be ha na-agụda akwụkwọ nọ ha tụwa ala.
Now, my brother, my bestie, people, please, people should be careful. Do not say what someone did not say. Biafra TV did not say, don't listen to Kelenna. Ordinarily, before. Okay, na-enye the announcement banyere the protest ekwuru m ebe a na-ekwesịrị m inwe that flyer or the poster mana I think na I know the reason why na m wee jiri the flyer m wee chiara the flyer enwetara m ya ozugbo m ekwezi maka na m wee nwetara the flyer immediately ma sị gị na ife ahụ ndị a na-akọwa na ma mara maka ya. No, now I said it here that I have been briefed many months ago, as at last year, about plan for that poster. For that protest. So, manamu went about the flyer. So more the home we go the announcement for the protest itself before me water the flyer. So ko ga ebe know something they sudden. And the marriage maka na mu we water ya ma oboro mu wala me announce. Me kworo maka ya condemn mo ya that na mu one before I don't do that. I don't do that kind of thing. So we are fine, we are good. Dalo.
La you get a no no bla beke no you get a monya professor, you get a monya doctor. Ha chi kwa ashe bi ha na akwa. Also go to give onwe governor. Aje wepụta ashe bi ga dị cheap nke wụ na nwaanyị na-ere tomato ga-azụta nwu ya. Ịhụ nga ha kwara ashe bi nye gọvanọ ga-akwụ ya, onye ọbụla ga-akwụ ya. Ihe ga-adị iche maybe onye gọvanọ nwere ike iji 100 million thousand kwa nke style. So si ihe ga-eji ama onye ji ego owo style akwaziri. Maka ihe ngene enwe something jikọrọ ọhụrụ that they respect. Enwe ihe jikọrọ anyị na ndị politicians clearly ha chi ime ihe a na-emere ya onwe ha. Then achị ịkpọzi ndị nọ n'ala akwa ha so ohu. They are gonna hurry. Agwa ha ụta ha ga-esi n'uru ala because to them ha amadị ihe because ha gada akwụkwọ ha dịdị up to them aja na-asị mbeke ka ha gwa gị the market ya. So akwụkwọ sokwe n'ihe na-destroy ya. Then abịakwa na church. Ndị na-ebe abụọ ụgha na-ebu.
Prophetess.
Ndị na-atụ asị na-atụ, ndị na-ezu oshi na-ezo, ndị na-agwọ ọgwụ na-agwọ. Were kwe confusion, brainwash, ngwa gị ndị be anyị dị 70 million, 30 million adịgo brainwash by church. Asị ha gakwala meeting ụmụnna. That they don't belong to this world. Ha kwete. Mana esi ha nwụọ church atọpụrụ ha otu ha church atọpụrụ ya ụmụnna. Ụmụnna atọpụrụ ndị church. Atọwa John Njoroku. Agazi ili ya. Ewereze ebere families ịma na asị ozu shumushi enyi ka nwanne la mgbe atakata John Njoroku family ejichichi ike ọgwụgwụrụ ya enwere karị mmadụ 3 na 4 na 5 na 6 dị mgbe ihe chọọchị a na-agbago ha n'anya bụ mgbe ha rịagbazi ọrịa bịawa akụ onye ekwela ụzọ ga nke ọnwụ pastọ bụlaga ndị chọọchị bụlagasha mgbe ahụ ya akụkọrọzi eje chọwa ndị nwe ya nọ ihe awa ọnọdụ anyị nwere onwe anyị. Ajụjụ m na-ajụ gị onye na-ege m ntị n'ụbọchị nke taa ma nwoke ma nwaanyị anyị ga-adịtọrọ n'otu a anyị ga-adịtọrọ otu a gịnị ka anyị ga-eme nnu vision m nwere ọsọ anyị our strength lies in our unity.
Vision kwa
anyị nwere ike ibuild another foundation.
Na nwaanyị a ọkụ ya na-arịkwa every day from investigative journalist to prophetess na onwego vision. Hey.
On that
old age ya ka akpọrọ ya oku niile
it unites us. Asụsụ anyị na omenala anyị na njimara anyị. Gịnị ka ndị Hausa ji dị ka ha anaghị esheke that their culture ha ji ya more than any other thing. Gịnị ka ndị Yoruba ji dị ka ha anaghị esheke that their culture which unites them, that their language which unites them.
Na vision.
Ana m eti our language for how many years now na-eme ihe ahụ alone. Ndị asị gị n'ọsọsọ this year United Nations Mother Tongue Day nke anyị nwere this year ka anyị nweta donations from people nyere anyị aka anyị wee push mmekata sịkwa nna m ga-ala azụ ike agwụla m mmụọ na-enye m nsogbu a ga-ekwenata m ka na-epush. Gịnị ka anyị ga-eme n'Igbo? Ọnwụ nna anyị achọghị Igbo ọ bada uru ịnwụ shishina ka a hapụga ndị chọrọ iwe ka ha were ole ka afọkwana n'ụlọ okwu echekatala m ụmụ nwoke ụmụ nwaanyị gwa nnu dị unu gịnị ka a na-azọdo nwoke. Nna m lụrụ ndị ogbu na-abụ ihe anyị bara onwe anyị wuru ụmụ ha mụtasịrị. My father mụrụ 27 children ihe rụ ndụ ụgbọ awa about 16 or thereabout rụ ndụ dị na-enwe na ụmụ eziokwu m niile ihe anyị bara onwe anyị wuru. I'm telling you ihe anyị bara onwe anyị wuru. My dad kpara akụ na ụba tiere ụmụ ya akụ na ụba ya ole okere ọkwa eziokwu na abịara nwewe okwu ihe a jiri nwewe n'okwu owu na ihe a ji nwewe n'okwu owu na abịazi hụ nwa poligami asị ihe arụ mama mgbe m na-arụ ndụ Even at that, I can make back an abalikwa.
Ndị anyị na-ene anya ha ma nkwugide okwu nnọọ mepee ọnụ gwa gị na gọọmenti efelụọla. That is why I don't take many of them serious. Fama nkwugide okwu sị gị na ife a bụ ife gọọmenti kwesịrị ime mana fe mere ya na ọ ya wetara ife ji emebi.
Na-eme ka nwanne na gbu ha na-alụ ndị ụmụ abụọ ha na-anọ ka nwanne. Ndị Hausa na-ala atọ na anọ ha biri. Gịnị ga-eme gịnị ka a na-adọ? Agwara m ụmụ m so enwe otu di m shi m kwaga ihe ọrụ ọnwa ya abụọ. Akụ na ụba nwoke mmadụ kpatara ya kere ya ụmụ ya onye chọọ mmụọ ya ka
adịghị adị anyị ha many years now. Ọ pụtara ọfọ nwaanyị ọzọ nọ ka ọ bụ gịnị? Daalụ. Diga since how many years now a na-ekwu akpọtara ya nwaanyị ọzọ kpọtara ya nwaanyị ọzọ. Gịnị ji na-akpọtara nwaanyị ọzọ? Ọ pụtara nwaanyị a nọrọ. Nwaanyị na ịchọba ịchọtara di gị nwaanyị ọzọ n'ọkụ. What a good woman na suggest di ya ka akpọtara ya nwaanyị ọzọ. Since how many years now nla n'ụdị ahụ ka Lord Nneka Chimezie abụgo gị n'ime ụdị ihe a na mma abụzi ya ọfan ama na-ekwu iri gị. Ụmụazị juru everywhere. Chọtara di gị nwaanyị ọzọ a. Why are you delaying?
nke m ana m afọ ọtụtụ women na-eme ha sị abịa na ụmụ gị nkewa ihe ahụ di gị kpara nna ya kpara ya. Why would you even want to keep wealth for your children? Ihe m na-agaide ụmụ m ugbu a na-awụ otu ha ji akpata ego nke ha. Ekweghị m ka ụmụ m gaa obodo oyibo. Ụmụ m nọ na Nigeria here na-agba mbọ and a ga-akpatakwa ego taa m na di m kpatara nwere anyị kpatara. Enweghị m ike ịresụ ịkpụrụ ụmụ m gawa obodo ndị ọzọ ka m kpatazie ego ama m chi ala Igbo fuo. I think that's the most foolish thing.
Last time o mere one time o mere video sị na nwa ya gara China. And nwa ya gara China maybe all business ka ọ gara ime na China. O mere mgbe nwaanyị a ga-ekwudo okwu si na Nigeria gọọmenti look at China gọọmenti. Lee ife ndị Chinese gọọmenti na-eme mba. Ife ọ ga na-agwa gị mgbe niile bụ ala Igbo na-efu efu, ala Igbo na-ana
ịdị na-akpagharị n'ụwa niile saa na-akpa ego. Then onye pụọ onye gara gboo pụọ ya bịa mewe gang na ya n'obodo oyibo. Yeah. Ihe na-emesi this AC. What's going on? Ya bịa mewe gang na ya n'obodo.
Ọ dịghị kwagara moto a.
Obodo oyibo. Na this AC. What's going on? Na ya n'obodo oyibo. Na-ejisi n'obodo oyibo ka be ya mma. Ndị China wota ka achị gagide obodo oyibo kpatashi ego develop China na-achị mgbe asa 1980 so ihe China ihe na-akpọ ya Taiwan. Ndị na-azị awụ ndị na-ejide ego. Anyị na-achị ha ọchị. Mgbe ahụ kwa ka ndị Igbo anyị na-manufacture certain things.
Gịnị mere na ọ dị ya manufacture?
Anyị bidozie na-ekwupụ ego ka a na-achọ cash.
Na-alekwa na anya ahụ. Nwaanyị na-adịghị ya manufacture ya. Ọkụ adịrọ n'obodo, mmiri adịrọ, ụzọ adịghị mma. High cost of living dị too much. Ịma na ọ bụ ọrụ gọọmenti. Ị na-eblame ndị mmadụ.
Cash. Nothing. Ana m ajụzi ụnọdụ sure na anyị ka ndị Hausa mara ihe. Ndị Hausa nọ n'ala Igbo anyị ugbu a na jasha n'ọhịa na-amụ.
The thing is not just how some of these people here from some of these people agwaghị get return or to omenala. Some of them. Ha nwere ike bugata okwu na blame more government for anything. Ọ sịrị ya bụ prophetess. Ihe a first time men ya nọ ya na-ezisi ozi.
Otu onye mee ya lụọ ndị ụmụ na baị. Ị gaa na ebe ile ha bi ha gaa nga ha n'abalị gị hụ na ha na-akarị 1 million. Gaa ha kpaa juba anyị na-amụ ọchịchị ụmụ. Anyị na-amụ na-efe anya ndị amụzide amụ. nwaanyị even onye ụmụaka anyị na-amụzi ogbe a na-ekwe asa ndị achọghị ịmụ nwa ụfọdụ bịa asị ha ndị amụ ụfọdụ bịa ha amụ otu na abụọ sị ha ndị amụwe mentality ndị ọcha tiri anyị n'ime ndị ọcha ndị amụli ha aghọgbu anyị mgbe my mom mụrụ ụmụ 11 my step mom mụrụ 17 ọ nọ 90 years eme ụgbọasị eji ụmụ amụgbe nwee ihe afọ ime amụmụ ụmụ 7 ọwụda ọrịa afọ ime awụda ọrịa.
Mgbe ahụ now ị ga-eji economy mgbe ahụ wee compare what is happening now. Imagine economy that time wee compare ife na-eme now. Oh yeah, but the problem. Things have changed. Things have changed.
ọrịa o depend on the spirit iji ebu ya o depend otu iji ibu ya nọ ịnabata ya as a responsibility ga ana m agacha mgbagharịcha mecha business lọta na abalị n'ime abalị m ga-amụọ ụmụ niile m otu m ji mụ ha enwedị mgbe m buru oche n'uru ala all my 7 children ha niile wu self delivery
Economy
ugbu a na-eke bịa dị esi ya mụọ nwa ya sị ya mụọ otu nwa a na-apa ya ka akwa
maka ego na-ere milk na n'obodo Bongo maka ego na-ere milk igo milk igo pampers ịkwụ ụgwọ ụlọ ịkwụ ụgwọ chọk eribokwa nri o things adịgo so bad maka ego na-ere rice
ọrịa ndị ọcha ugbu a ya samụ n'ọkụ ma ị ga-ahụ big man ji ego ọ ga-eji azụ ụmụ 50 ya mụ ụmụ
onwe dị onye ọcha sị gị amụziri nwa ahụ ife niile nna anyị na-ebu ya ndị ọcha o mebụ onye ọcha bịara sị gị amụziri nwa in fact iruo na be ndị ọcha ahụ ị ga-afụ onye ọcha ji ụmụ 5 iruo na be ndị ọcha ị ga-afụ onye ọcha ji ụmụ 6 7 I'm telling you even mana America all these black Americans na-eme atụba nwaanyị nke anyị ma ọmụọ nwa atụba nke a ị nwere ike ịfụ ofu black American na ọmụọ ụmụ 12 with different women. O nwere ndị ọcha the way ha ji blame ndị ọcha n'ihe niile the thing na-agbagwojukwu m anya mgbe ụfọdụ o mere onye ọcha sị ga-amụkwa na nwa onye na-ene anya reality bụ na ọ na-enwute na ịmụtara nwa ịma mfe ife iji azụ nwa ọ na-ewute onye abụ ife some people ji wee decide ya nna ka ha mụrụ nga ha gaa
dị n'ụlọ kasha ụlọ gaa na village anyị ugbu a na gị hụ ihe niile ha anyị kpọdo ugwu wealth ugbu a ka ị ga-ama na ọgwụ west wealth is nothing without human being ụlọ ya na-arụ is nothing without onye ga-ebi n'ime enu it's rubbish ị ga-ahụ ogbu ụlọ.
I hope you are joining the independent media for an important discussion. What if I choose not to join anybody? I don't even know any discussion or any independent media. I just do my thing. You people should understand this. Nobody should drag me or push me anywhere. Anywhere I want, anything I want to do now.
Ya go wine na ha ndị uwe ojii ahụ kpara ego kpọsụrụ ụmụ kpọgo obodo oyibo thinking na a na-aga ha ya ego ka a na-eji akpọgo ụmụaka ahụ obodo oyibo kama ha ga-ewere ụmụ ha tinye na biznes ha ụmụaka ha by now ụdị company ndị Igbo ga na-akọntrolu ewetaga the seats ọ na-enwere ndị nwanụ so ha agụrụ akwụkwọ nọ na plan ndị Hausa nwe ndị Yoruba nwe Western House ebe a na-edecide na-achịkwa ndị be ha ndị Hausa nwe Arewa House kedu ihe anyị nwere ndị so ha gụrụ akwụkwọ jide ala Igbo dorie lee ihe ha na-eme na politics ọ dịbekwanụ late asị is better late than never onye Igbo ọbụla kulie ngo ọbụla ị nọ echele ka akpọ ga akpọ kulie nye aka na nke anyị na-efu
ọ bụ moto na-agba na-anya AC ọma ego na-ere fuel that time mgbe ahụ ọ na-asị na onye nke a mụrụ ụmụ 11 onye nke a mụọ 9 onye nke a mụọ 15 ịma ego lita of fuel nọ mgbe ahụ o buru nwa moto ya gbaa AC ọ nọ n'ebe ahụ na okwu a na-apụ ya n'ọnụ ọ chọrọ ịma na o nwere ndị nọ na ha afọ dị moto ba takwa ọfụ ịgba AC
na nke anyị na-efu obi agbụwala m gịnị iwu unu hụkwa culture Igbo nwere more than 100 different kinds of local music, fine, beautiful. Ịga n'Enugu ha nwere, ịga na Anambra, different kind of culture kwesịrị. In fact, ọ ga-awụ ndị Igbo na-eme cultural day. Aga na-agba na-ele ndị Yoruba enweghị culture, enweghị uri. N'aka ha anaghị ha na-akụ gbom. Ndị Igbo culture ha na ha efule maka ụmụaka ga-etake over anọdụ. Ndị nke nọ ya anọ, a na-eti ya nọ ihe lokal. Enwere ndị nọ n'akụkụ na-eyi n'isi ndị obodo aga na-asị ha wa iwu.
Ọnwụkwa ka ọ dị na lọlọ Nneka Chimezie nọ nnọọ witness cha ife niile agarụna for this past few days. O witness cha ya okwu banyere this video. Echekwa m na okwuru okwu banyere ya. O were bebe ịgwa anyị ntụ a na-Igbo si efu ebe ọ fụrụ ESN ndị ji mkparị ike, ndị kpuchisiri iru, ndị ga-eji mkparị ike, saying that they are loyal to Supreme Leader, Supreme Commander. Ọ chọghị ikwu okwu banyere ya. Ọpụ na-asa akụkwara ndị nke a ihe ọ gara asị na ndị nke a gwara m na ha dị in charge because she always maintain this saying na ESN DOS na fa dị in charge na ọfa na-echekwa n'Igbo na ọfa wetara na ndị Fulani ewereba anyị be anyị. Time eruo mgbe ọ ga-ajụ ndị a that your ESN because na ya afụgo ọtụtụ ESN that your ESN na-echekwa ala Igbo mgbe a where are they? Ọ rapụzi otu ọzọ ikwute okwu ya atọla atọl ife ọ na-agwazi ụnụ na-abụ ntụ a na-Igbo si efu ntụ esi ama ụmụ na-atọ ụmụ
ihe ndị mgbe ochie develop ka m jụrụ na agba generation unu nwere ike ịgwa m ihe anyị develop ihe niile anyị nwere anyị na-eyi ụzọ anyị na-emebi today wu nke ndị mgbe gboo developụrụ anyị enwego nri anyị develop fresh from nri akọpụtara n'ala anyị developụ ya mba nke ahụ ha developụrụ anyị ka anyị na-achụlasị na-ewetachi nke ndị bekee. Nwere m onye gwụrụ abacha mbọsị a were kabeji na-agwa ịga na abacha na maji ọwara na agbụ na ebe ka aṅara nụkwanụ kabeji na ogbo
kabeji ọ bụ dị ya o so dị ya na vegetable
ọkala aṅara ụtọ maka ọ nke ọ bekee ọdịnarị kabeji a na-akọ n'ugwu Awụsa.
Ihe a ndị a na-ekwu aṅara dịkwa be ndị ọcha, aṅara dị be ndị ọcha. O nwere ife dị na be anyị bụ ife a na-eri gadịfọ na be ndị ọcha. The only thing ndị ya bụ enwere ike fụ many of them self bụ ndị ọcha na-emekwa some things import, some fruits, some vegetables ha na-eme ya import from be ndị ọcha ọzọkwa. Nna ndị be anyị dị too backward.
Anyị na-ahụ this period ha na ahịa aṅara anyị na mkpụrụ aṅara anyị. So ana m ajụ nwa ya so iwe ga nnọọ kabeji na ụgba na m na-ata kabeji ka eyi with abacha. So that I get tomato. Why can't I develop ka ị
cabbage enweghị ebe ọ na-enye n'ahụ abị cabbage.
Ọ nọ hụ na nsogbu nọ. Ihe niile a bụ ihe dịrị anyị ga-eji ihe dịka IPOB gaa onwe anyị round. Nụrụ n'ofu obi mụrụ taija achịkwa onwe anyị na-ele na ihe anyị na-eme na social media. Onye kwuo uche ya jide na-adrag na-ekwuru ịga na social media a na-ekwu ka m kwue maka na asị ekwukwe n'ihe ekwu mere ọnụ. Nneka Chineke si aga zuo ochi ya si aga zuo ụdị ochi ka na a ga-egbu ya ya gbawa ọsọ Chineke atọ ego ya na mmiri azụlụ emechakwa gbụpụtakwa ya sị na ngwana ka ya gaa n'aka chi edo ochi mgbe ọ gakwa chi edo ochi ndị na ochesi ga-egbu ya na irize saklọt wee yewa Chineke mkpara na ncheta that verse ọ na-enye m nkasi obi to say ọdọkwa ezi but nke anyị Igbo bụ nke anyị. Even if it takes my life, I think it's worth it. Ọwụ na m ga-anwụ ma Igbo dị mma, it's worth it. Ọwụ na m ga-anwụ Igbo dị mma ma ndị egede nabata m nọrọ ebe ahụ na-afụ ihe na-eme, it's worth it. To be honest. Then Jomota, what can you offer?
Okay, I wanna Ozi today as a prophetess. You gotta go. So I'm a whoop, I can do with that. I'm a program actually go tagging her picture. I know what I actually go before I got the current one. Yeah, I'm today. Ike wuro.
Good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Depending on where you are joining me, come on, each and every one of you. More kind of Achalugo. Achalugo ne wara di broja chacha. Ada mazin nam de kano. Ina ya kitana wega fudat na ibe ni na jugoyi. Nde na pata bi eme noise. Everywhere I go come now.
Anna baga Nneka Chimezie ne odi e wetadiri anyị ọnọdụ Igbo. O wetara anyị ọnọdụ Igbo. Ore bute okwu IPOB ESN Maazị Nnamdi Kanu debe n'ọnọdụ Igbo ya. Na ọ sị anyị na ya abụzi prophetess. Ọ natago mmụọ nsọ isi ajọ n'iwe.
Ha na ha ezogharịrị ijeze na their platforms na ihe ga na-afụ bụ na IPOB nke a dị support of us. IPOB nke a dị na-afụ leta na-afụ ihe a na-afụ ojigasị all those things na lie. Na then the right time. Onwe any IPOB family do with them.
Oh ya ka ijikwa ekwu. There is no need man again but fighting each other. I'm gonna one video from South Africa. That video, I've gone to a video from South Africa. And we're a group that is in support of IPOB in Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. We're a group they in support of IPOB in Chike Doziem. Now one country, two IPOBs. Into I got one different countries. Now like this we go today. Yeah.
Ya niile bụ propaganda ka a na-akpọ. They are just doing propaganda. Ka ha wee ka o wee dịkwa asị ka onwe ihe ha na-emetụ nothing ọkụ anyụgo. Maazị Nnamdi ka na-ekwe nchigo the whole fire. Onye ọbụla anakpugo n'ezu ike. Okwefugie ha na ha agbaghalị na. Afọ m video this woman a na-akpọ Nneka Chimezie Madam Imiezi. Ọ pụtara na mama today ka o medoda video ka yesterday ọ na-akọ azịrị ọ na-atatagheli ọnụ. Nne nwaanyị na-alabaghị ịtọ. Nne nwaanyị na-ama ha aka ni from aka ekpe. Nne nwaanyị na-ama atụtụrụ ụgbanaka. Okenye alụlụ ana. Nne nwaanyị na-agwụ ofe. Look at you. Ọ bụ na ịma ka
ife a ka mmadụ na-eche ka ndemme. Achọrọ na ya dịrọ mma.
Ikwesịghị na-apụta na social media si na ị na-ekwu okwu. Ọ bụ na ime otu edo how you look. That's ụdị nzuzu ede na ụdị stupid ede. If you happens to be my mother, I would disown you. I would deny you before the public. You were a disgrace. You are disgracing your children. For me,
oh now, ka Nneka Chimezie ga-ewere ife ọ na-achọ. Social media, ga-ebute your picture debe ya ntu a wee na-enu ya. And they are actually about the first that one. Who put a picture of them when they knew yet? If you got on the yard again.
Aqua is na security yemen come we want Allah. Can they never see our people na Biafra land or not Buchina Sanworu?
Okay.
Continue be a series of killings China Sanworu nebugas in the vine.
Okay.
You never hear them. China Sana wazigo no ne dugi. Zuzu galeba. Manage kita isi ga-epego mpabi. I hope that's name na ego nwayo na because all the whole you na-elewasi all this while.
Yes.
Maazị Nnamdi ka na-ekwe nchigo the fire na kpuo. If you go now that's no ya bụ the supreme commander. O command go onye ọbụla epego mpe. Everybody akam go na okwe fugie. So kita na wi ejezie nwe efe suoru digo tara ji mo.
Na dia Nneka Chimezie ejiziri oyi. Ọ dị ka Nneka religion ka ọ na-ekwuzi maka ya. Ọ gbapụrụgo la religion. Ife ire na social media adịghị ike. Kwadokwa ọfụma. Ebe ọ dị ka ebechara ya ebe o religion.
Anụmanụ nwụrụ anwụ. Ife na-adị emegati your age. Ị na-amịghalị. Ke onye salụ n'ọnụ more than you na this social media. Na-asị na ịnụ ihe ndebe anyị na-ekwu n'ọnụ. That's not jogbulu nke ikwulu nkọ onye ochu nke ikwuru nkọ ụjọ atụrụ gị maka na Chekeleke na-edu gị.
ịma na nwaanyị isi penti na-eme na ya dịrị anụ agwara m nwaanyị isi penti na acha atụ ụta gị acha atụ ụta gị ọpịa gị isi na wọl.
Ifu gị ebe Chekeleke dujere gị na ị nwere ike ịpụta na social media kịta nwa kwuo okwu na people ege ntị without insulting you brought it upon yourself. Look at it, just makpụrụ n'ime ihe na mmadụ isi na ọ dị ya. Ego DOS na consistent governors ho so enye gị iso elie ịpụta because na feel that no ọnụ kara ka ifugo ndị ọnụ kara na ifugo ndị ọnụ kara aka na ebi
ofugo ndị ọnụ kara aka na nwezi anwe chai
bie gị makpụrụ if no enter inside ị ka lepụta kwa isi na ebu galadima onye ihoro ihu nwụrụ anwụ ị na-alaghala ile ịpụta na asa n'ọnụ ifugo ihe mee gị na ikwetego na that na ọ na-eme na-abi ikwetego ọkwe otu a ka ọ ga-adị each and every one of you.
Agwara m ọnụ n'ọsọ eti ana so agbata ya n'ọsọ ife na onye nwere ngabasị ịmapụta n'iru akwụkwọ i were ife ị na-achọ.
Ọkụ na anyụgo ọkụ unu mee gịnị ọ nyụrụ anyụ onye ọbụla na-akpuo. Maazị Nnamdi ka na-ekwe nchigo fire niile everybody should go and rest. Unu ga-afụ ka esi aserve the indigenous people of Biafra now. For this our new leadership, una go see wonders. Accountability na water. Una go feel here, but that's now people are serving us. And they are serving the Biafran people. Una go feel here na leadership.
No.
Obu that of Chike dozie mo onyoshi. Agbateke. Una go feel here nda ga-eme. Una go see them. Ndala. Una poto na water gali onu. Chekeleke dunye gị. Gubia koto die ibe bia koto Amazi Nnamdi ka na-ejikwa eselu nwa ka ikwuchala ihe niile a gị n'imelu ọ chụpụzikwere Chike dozie na Chinasa nwere ka ọ chụturu ha ime gịnị ime nwụrụ eneten ifugo n'isi gị epego mpe onye ji igu ka ewu na-eso. On that note, my people, ignore Madam Isi Punk, ignore Madam Imiezi. The woman are the relevant. What I go they won't know much.
So, can I just say, Lord, Nneka Chimezie, all the go with fresh preaching, I cannot be cowed. I will not be cowed. Yabiana, which is easy. Lord, Nneka Chimezie, I go once. I wasn't a wine, Isi Punk. Isi I know which you gave. Chai! Nah, I said to go, which you see something. Ana akpọ nwaanyị isi punk ma mmeje ịkpụ ya akpụ isi ni the woman ekpuchie na esi anyị na ya bụzi prophetess o were ego ndị anyị chukwu in less than 1 week.
Igbo bụ Igbo Igbo ndị ọma m jem ọnụ ekenekwa m ụnụ ọnụụlọ Nneka Chimezie na-ekwe anyị na-ewetara ụnụ ọnọdụ Igbo. Anyị m ji bịa n'ụtụtụ awụ ihe gbasara ịgba bọị ndụ ndị Igbo na azụmahịa ndị Igbo. Nneoma, the number one question.
Lord Nneka Chimezie, the way this woman ji wee switch is here now. The way ji wee switch is here. Ịgba bọị ihe a nna ya kemgbe ya na-ekwu. Orizie mgbe ọrụ bụ iri ọkụ. O mezie dị ọrụ abandon, ọ na-ekwuzi okwu DOS. Ọ bụrụ na ị tọrọ mkparị ike egwu na meka no wetin kọsa. Mkparị ike ọ bụrụ na ị tụrụ ya egwu meka no wetin kọsa. Mkparị ike apụtago dị ume na anwe ịba jampa. Ọ na-ekwuzi okwu azụmahịa na-agba mbọ.
Biko ịbata na-ege ihe tụsa ya ige ihe tụsa ya. Ọnụọma, nsogbu kachasị nsogbu ndị Igbo nwere wu ndị nchịkọ and ụnụ hụ mgbe ndị ọcha bịara ihe ha bụrụ ụzọ attack ndị nchịkọ ndị isi ndị achịkwa anyị
God prophetess,
ndị nze na ọzọ anyị ndị ekwetere m na ndị na-ekwu na ọ Britain mana anaghị m ekwetekwe na mmadụ iketa iblem onye na-achọ igbu gị nara gị nke gị kama ị ga-stand fight ya or defend onwe gị ịtọ na blame game tọ n'ebe akwa.
Now watch this video. This video Omeria 8 hours ago. 3,100 view before converted on Facebook. 3,001. If you are not afraid, you better hear you know kana. You don't hear you know keputarane onya criminal without evidence. Even the mebo, even the evidence, yeah. That is by the special grace of God. I will say maybe if I was now one of the things that have kept me going. I know they carry talk. I'm ready to speak out of emotion. I know they talk out of emotion. They want me to keep it now for mad without evidence. That is me. I know they talk without proof. That is me. Yeah, that go. So, when they buy based on hearsay, then go begin to the talk. Now this person tell me, now this person tell me, I don't do that. If a mother could make into a that this is not from me. Manon when debona fag another somebody's quote. Tornoya as if not their own. I am not an insider. So how can I come and begin to accuse somebody? No, Bonyori. Somebody may like that. Okay, with him. That is why I'm careful. Even okay, the time where Obi knows I can Obi. Okay, but I said that Dr. Ngozi Orabeze bought me a gadget. I was very angry, and I said some word because almost everybody now here, so I can imagine how I feel or the way I felt then. Then another person without evidence. We are all human. That is how I do. So Obria, I want to happen now. I say now Biafra Liberation Army, for example, that they have sold out. They want you to join them in shouting that they have sold out. I have no evidence. Or for provide their evidence, whether you put and there sell all out. We will now speak based on if I have presently. Just like if I'm recently. If Ogenkere Mere after video Subara, some Biafra Liberation Army, no Fabu ESN. Okay, if I have somebody commented here, Banyeria, I told the person, say, and if any ESN members, Manamaze Manjoku upgraded it. So, me personally, I am not surprised in no such thing from them. So, Ogenkere, Potra release a memo or my video, and house no emergency press briefing. Now, Papa touts. Before Potibi made that thing, I want a voice note, Eggman played it. I said it here then. Eggman played that voice note where they said that they are not working for or they are not working with Onya. So he knows Naya Nande are there. Mana because Nandi a man a video or what is the opportunity I'm to release a press release. Their memo web that my video web that. Me, I am not surprised because I forgot that video from Eggman, that voice note. So I know they carry talk. That's how I be.
You know, so when I go kwa ndị Igbo na eziokwu na Britain na
How is it now? The next work with a government. No, but I'm not covered this year. Send out prophetess. Prophetess ga Nneka Chimezie bozi. Prophetess. Right, we move.
I will ancient people. Where the guru well established. You name it, this is I will do Yoruba wo. And a rule, hang with the try to win with hope. And when he has more how when he came mobilized, the would do you. So I talk an AK1 because it's almost an abomination. Madi Jaka function now his own group or only lead. It's almost impossible.
How many people possible?
But that is what power can do.
Okay.
So when I want to look at the organ, there are many more kind. We don't need to take warrant chiefs. They conquered the just like the Nali Buba and the Nigerian government are conquered our men. And the head of home one had a woman had a merry. Oh, about women riot to lose the weapon. That in Jura will you honor till I will in pain. Can work on the corner sign and the European atom to Yoruba Papa Pandi, but can I when he can defend in a woman and I or ya water how. Macawolo Warokaya Rana. Then after Wolo will have continued when I raya, so Chihana Bana, Ndi. In fact, ndị Yoruba now talk ekpochapụ ndị Igbo ekpochapụ because amaghị ihe nwere ike ime n'ihe ọnọdụ ha ga-awụ and ndị Igbo laa na Lagos a enwe ihe ha menwu. So know your enemy. So I wee bido azụmahịa tụtụwa from dustbin. Ịma a na-ekwu okwu apprenticeship ndị Igbo na-ekwu okwu bọyị agbara. Amadị m ihe ndị be anyị na-eji ihe anyị na-agakarị as progress for money. Money is just a piece of paper that will guarantee good life for you. It will not secure your future. Future ndị Igbo wụ na Igbo dịka agbụrụ. Anyị na-multiply, anyị na-progress dịka agbụrụ. Our core values, culture and tradition, Chineke handed over to us. I'm not doing the man. So, no, my for the ask na more at the Dutch English of ma. For the man says English now, if I'm a rock and deep, the man magic. It's when me a man get it. I want to engage English. Ndị China na-abịa ya na-azụ ahịa ana ha zụrụ ole m na-asụ mana ọ nọ na worship ha ole ha zụtara na ọ na-ata ha saa. Ndị China anụma na-abịa ya azụ ahịa amaghị ede dị English ifu na ụnụ ga-anara ha dekwara ha na-azakwa ha saa.
Ndị China
ifu na ị na-ataịpụ ihe ọrụ typo error. Ana m ahụkarị ya na ndị m enwede efe ya onye ụnụ m na-eme ga m na nna anya moto ọrụ ka m na-aga. Epostuola m ihe this morning nga m na-agbasa ozi. Enwere ike nwa nga m na-ataịpụ ihe m ndecha ya ndị m agụgharị ndị m enwecha time ma egụgharị ya. Onye hụzie ihe ya bịa correct m na m ya ngada. Ịma ihe anyị na-akpa ama ha akwụkwọ ọwụọ m. Ị ga-ala na-asị English ọfụma ga na-ede ewọli illiterate ọfụma. Once you don't write English well, you don't read it well, ewọli illiterate. Oh, now in the eye of onye Igbo, onye Igbo ndị ayọfụ onye Igbo ịgụ SS3 ga secondary school gụchapụ ya iwu illiterate how much more onye gazi primary school n'anya nke anyị. So ndị m na-ajụ sị eleghị anyị na-eji eleta onwe anyị anya too much. Ihe onye ọzọ ga-eme, onye afọ mmanụ ga-eme, anyị ifuru anyị nyere ya aka, onye Igbo mi anyị na-achị ọchị na-akpọ ya ọnụ. O wee hụ na anyị na-enwe complex. Ọsọsọ ndị Igbo ka ndị gụrụ akwụkwọ onye wụ PhD pụta ya agwụ ya wụọrọ ya ihe tụ ndị Yoruba onye mere PhD mere because ọ chọrọ ime ya ha nwụdo onye alaye na-anata ego nke ya n'ụzọ as less than.
No, the thing na ndị na-agbasaga mana ha na-agbasaga. That is the truth. And the only thing that triggers saga, ife na-trigger saga bụ okwu asị. I'm responding to wide guard. Ife na-trigger saga bụ okwu asị. O nwere nga ya bụ ipochuru okwu asị. The people will now push back. Ịmara dịta mgbe lọlụ Nneka Chimezie pụtara na-eme ife a. From mgbe ọ na-eme ọpụta judgment ya lara one side. No Nigeria Army na ọ bụ IPOB. Oge a ka m bido suspect ya. All of a sudden ọ tọnụzie. Bidozie ikwu some kind thing. Banyere Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Support zie DOS. Kpọta nwunye Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. So dozie ma ya oge a na questions ndị mmadụ na-ajụ ọ kwesịrị ịdị na-ajụ DOS ọ dịghị ajụfụ ya. Mgbe a ka njiwe mata that she is up to something. Odogodi anya na judgment ya bụ one-sided. So if anyị na-ene anya triggered people ibido kwubezie maka lọlọ Nneka Chimezie the thing na-emezie people now want to know kedu ife ọ ga-ekwu next. So mgbe ọbụla mmadụ tụgidere asị ma asị na ọbụ okwu asị tọmasị bụ ife na-trigger saga. People, all the difficult if onye nọrọ onwe ya now, people begin to drag that person na social media. It is not possible. Okwefro kachara ugosi wee drag ya. Even oge o ji ekwu anything against IPOB. Okwuru anything na banyere the new DOS Maazị Nnamdi Kanu họrọ. But achara ugo gbanyere ya okwu because of ụdị mmadụ dị woman bụ. Onto a social media for them. People will now react. And when people react, it is not saga. The same thing happened to white painted hair woman. Something so good that is not true. Before the same thing goes to go 247. Something so cool. I see I'm korokoro. That I see I'm korokoro from go 247 Gravira. How can you claim that you see him whereby you see nothing? Okay, the current one now on a post that their PUC na actually a fundraising. So when you lie, people you are lying against will definitely react. Actually, we go Sagar Simon based on misinformation. She said it that she was deceived. That she was deceived. And I know only deceive lead to that. That is why you see me, I am being careful. She said that she was deceived because the people that deceived her made her to believe that Maazị Banjoko chọrọ iwere leadership from Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. She became angry. And that is the same thing Yawa na-eme now. Mana now onwere anybody ọbụla ọ ga-asị na onye na-edeceive ya. Now the same people deceive ya ọ chọpụtago na ndị a na ife a fatụrụ ya abasị. Yeah, that is why she is now dragging them na social media. So no smoke without fire. Man, and I like about our judgment gonna the one-sided. I don't do one-sided judgment. Even never do plan. After this side, after this side, we you rather can lot of Nneka Chimezie
They are like that. So, when I had a chance that I all back up, Sunday, what was I no one in a set of people, back on. Back on. My co-pudechi. Unknown to us, I know so child. Tinya no one na business so
so in the good if the woman by now I'm a good expert go who banyere what is happening now and the so I don't know. Mana isi go ebe apụọ ka nje na ose ọjị host nwaanyị anọ Israel according to his write-up ka mara.
She is the diplomatic representative to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the IPOB worldwide. She is a good woman. She has passion for the people of Biafra. Her love for Biafra is enormous. So today she is coming to talk to us on this platform. But before I go on, I want to appreciate Chukwu Kikabiama in the life of Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the supreme leader of indigenous people of Biafra. Our one and only leader, the Tokunadu leader, a leader that loves his own people and direct. Before I go on, I want to appreciate the fourth administrative leadership of IPOB.
If you got mama bụ onya adịghị akpọ ya ọrụ mana ole witness all anọ hire new people all anọ kwane asack ya that people and on na-enwere part on play na sack.
In the Directorate of State, led by Mazi Chris Nwoko, you are called to duty, and the duty is to serve humanity on the media. Mrs. Rachel Nwosu is going to join me shortly. There is something that I want to discuss with Mrs. Rachel Nwosu, and my focus is only on that. Therefore, I also want to appreciate all the Biafra Vanguard media personnel. Those of you that understand what freedom is all about, I salute you all. To all of you that were called to duty and you answered, I salute you all. You guys know that on this platform, as in the heart, now so we the talk. I want to appreciate our head of finance, Madam Nneka, for standing tall after all attacks meted on her. After all propaganda, after all blackmails, she still stood on her ground. I salute you, ma'am. And many others. Love, unity, peace, and understanding. If we have it in our hearts, we will do exploit. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, the supreme leader. Something happened a few years in Israel. But before I bring our sister in, if I salute everybody without acknowledging Barrister Aloy Ejimako, Barrister Nneka Chimezie, Barrister Maxwell, because I want freedom. My brothers and my sisters, like I say, something happened to fly the flag of Israel. something happened in Israel.
Okay.
To help us in this struggle, to support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and support IPOB to make sure that Biafra is restored, was directly involved in those things that happened in Israel. There was a very big blackmail, a very mighty one, that was meted on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and so many people bought that idea. There was a very big dent that one of the ex-DOS members sacked, called Chinasa Nworu, painted on this struggle. But I promise you, after today, when you are done listening to our sister that I'm going to bring on any moment from now, you will have every reason to fly the flag of Israel. I don't want to go into history about our connection with Israelites. That is a lesson for another day. But today, there is a dent. We need to clean that dent. We need to wash that dent. And I promise you, I'm going to bring our brother from Israel, Nathaniel, on this platform very soon. Courtesy our sister, Mrs. Our connection with Israelites. That is a lesson for another day. But today, there is a dent. We need to clean that dent.
Do well and touch the like button.
Wash that dent. And I promise you, I'm going to bring our brother from Israel, Nathaniel, on this platform very soon.
Nathaniel.
Courtesy our sister, Mrs. Rachel Rosu. I remember when Nathaniel used to carry every issue of Biafra on his shoulder, posting about Biafra, galvanizing the people of Israel to support Biafra, pushing very forward, speaking for Biafra, wearing Biafra clothes. You know, every time you go to his platform, he must talk about Biafra. I saw a passion from a brother from a distant land, supporting for Biafra to be restored. But when the enemies of this movement sighted and saw that somebody is doing something great, they used somebody from the inside to destroy that love, to destroy that unity, to destroy that connection between Biafra and Israel. And that person is Chinasa Nworu. The seed of this cord that Chinasa Nworu sealed in this struggle against we and our brothers and sisters from Israel went too far. And little did people understand. Thank Chukwu Kikabiyama, thank Elohim, that Mazi Benjamin Madubugu, I greet you, took the bold step to visit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu after discussing with Paris Aloye Ejimako. But it was all lie. That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told him that nothing of that nature happened. I had goosebumps all over me. I said, go, my brother. I am with you. I found it so difficult to comprehend this information. I can't connect it. How can Israel be enemy of Biafra? So if somebody has issue of paper and is deported from a country, does it mean that the country is no longer friend of Biafra? What are the criteria of a country making you their enemy? What are the things? Have we had any rancor with the state of Israel before? Have we had any issue? The answer is no. I remember the Israeli actors that came to Biafra land to shoot film that were arrested. They went to Aguilera to shoot movie. They were arrested. pay attention to what is going to happen on this platform this night. Because after today, those of you that are still listening to Chinasa Woshi, if you don't have common sense, I want you to begin to raise it right now. That English is very fluent. Follow us on.
What's all the interview the woman
I want you to salute the great people of Biafra.
Okay.
That's Biafra. I love the people of Biafra. What I'm doing for you people. It is my life mission, and I want to see you happy. I want to see you free still in my lifetime, because I will come to dance with you in the streets like a mad, as our leader used to say. This is really my duty in this life mission. So I greet everyone. I say shalom from Israel, and shalom from our parliament. As you all know, we are really having big success at the parliament, and soon you people will get very good news and even better. So I want to say something. I listened to what you said, especially about the satellite. Every word that you said is 1,000,000% true. Every word. I think I want to say that yes, IPOB had a contract with the Israeli private company, and after some time, the zoo government pressed on this company to stop giving this. It has nothing to do with the Israeli government. Nothing at all to do with the Israeli government. And it was easy for Jonathan to say this story, and also to tell all lies and stories about our leaders' visa. I think the problem is to cover for the shame of the deportation of the coordinator from Israel. As you said it before, he was here for many years illegal, and not only that he was illegal, he told some lies, and he was illegal for many years. And along the years, he even planted a wanted article with his photo in the Zoo newspaper, in one of the Zoo newspapers. I can send it to you later after the broadcast. They said that because he hosted our leader during 2018 in Israel, that is why he is being wanted by the Zoo. All these years that he, not only him, unfortunately, most of our Biafrans that came to Israel, I don't think that they came because of Biafra, because many of them are living here many, many years, even before IPOB started. So they said all kinds of stories, at least two main stories. The story this coordinator said that his father was a spiritual chief in his village, and when he died, he was asked to take his position, and because he refused, he was persecuted and almost killed by the people.
In another story now, if I have a story, Anako, Kiwiki without what story Anako, Kiwiki without what negant
of the village, and that's why he ran away and he found himself in Israel. Okay, they gave him visa, but you know our immigration is acting very differently especially from Europe. Our laws, we don't have constitution, but we have laws, and our laws are, many of them are according to our Torah, our Bible. So we don't accept in any way, we don't accept lies, and this is the root of the problem. So every 3 months, he like any other foreigner was asked to come to the immigration or to the Ministry of Interior to renew the visa, and each time they will ask him all kinds of mostly indirect questions, so that they will get the right answer that he said on day one when he came to Israel. And when
he continued changing the stories. Zico. You don't know why I block you. Oh, yeah, mama, what if you didn't do a block? Oh, yeah, mama, what if you did? Oh, yeah, mama, what if you did? But nevertheless, maybe if I'm done doing what I'm doing, I may go to the block section and unblock many. And what if some people that I will not block, I will not unblock for now. It will name a countless time. If any name ever or free of charge. Yes, maybe obro na block, maybe no mistake. Maybe no mistake. I will check and I will unblock some people. We don't need to fight each other. If I want to say it again, if before the plan, I didn't one-sided. So I just want us to understand each other. If you yourself will know that this is the truth. That is what I do here. I didn't me figure mayor and the one now and not doubt. Now is this thing true? If I never be messiah, so but I will check. Let me see. So as you rightly said, story had there water. I call fifeta. Ijekwa ịgbatakwa again na jụọ ga ajụjụ ịchọkwa ofu akwụkwọ ọzọ ọkwa then I na-take record ifu na adịzi na adị adị up kwefere na-ege ntị.
When they found that he is telling them lies, on the spot they cancelled his visa. He tried to appeal and it didn't succeed. He was asked, I think, on January 8, 2018 to leave Israel. He didn't leave.
Because of Okasi Otugro, his visa was cancelled and they asked him to leave Israel.
Imagine he was arrested, I think, in January 2022. So he was living here for another 4 years without visa. In addition to all the years that he was already living without visa. So, the court said that he took the law to his hand and he lived like this. He went to work, he did everything. He didn't bother even to try again, or there was a time that he tried to appeal again, and the judge, if he wants to show his honesty, he has to deposit some money at the airport, at the immigration. In case one day he will leave, he can take the money. In case one day he will be deported, he can take the money at the airport. Just to show that he is honest. But he didn't do it. So one day he was caught. And when he was caught,
even Nafa Megideri to the point of asking him to drop some money. Or Bagadi want the money. Umuchineke Abagadi work and Yeriaka. Mano Yamazi gone Aguaria committee if I
it was only then when he started talking about Biafra. Nobody knew about Biafra. Nobody, because even as a coordinator, he almost didn't do any activity to promote the struggle, to promote Biafra. Nothing at all. I joined them I took my oath in September 2018, and since then I was the one that's doing all the activities. Any of the activities like lectures that I did, he refused to join. For whom I'm doing it? For me? No, I'm living here free. This is my country. I'm doing it for them. I'm doing it for Biafra. So I need Biafra first when I'm going to do my activity for Biafra. I need Biafra first with me, not me. Yes, I'm Biafran by marriage, but I need Biafra person, Biafra man, Biafra woman to be with me. They refuse to come. They refuse to come. Only when last lecture that we had, maybe you saw on 30th May our memorial there, that the author that was a soldier and was sent to Biafra to help Biafrans during the war. He wrote a book and he invited us. He was very happy to hear that there are Biafrans in Israel. He invited us to promote his book. And
nwoke onye Israel that wrote a book banyere Biafra nụrụ na fa nwere ọgbakọ ndị Biafra nwere ọgbakọ n'Israel. He invited them to help in promoting his book.
When he came, I forced him, I told him that he must come. You know, he came with the chief. How will I?
Nah, sorry about that. Oh, network. So, ọ bụ na ị gee ntị, ị ga-anụ mgbe the woman na-ekwu na the guy bịawaziri were ga kpọrọ senior officer from embassy Bongo wee gaba n'ebe a na-alụ nche akwụkwọ. I take it back, so you listen to it again.
Me, not me. Yes, I'm Biafran by marriage, but I need Biafran person, Biafran man, Biafran woman to be with me. They refuse to come. They refuse to come. Only when last lecture that we had, maybe you saw on 30th May our memorial there, that the author that was a soldier and was sent to Biafra to help Biafrans during the war. He wrote a book he invited us. He was very happy to hear that there are Biafrans in Israel. He invited us.
No, my connection is disturbing me. Nah, if the network problem continue, if the network problem continue, I'm end the program. The weather is not friendly here.
To promote his book, and when he came, I forced him, I told him that he must come. You know, he came with the chief, how will I call it, chief officer of the security of the zoo embassy in Israel.
Well, onye abụ nwa Chineke. Ọ na-aga launching of book emere ya invite. Ọ gaba kpọrọ chief security officer nke Nigeria embassy. Former Israeli soldier wrote a book about Biafra. Now launch here, and he invited them to come and support him. The nwa Chineke somebody agaba kpọrọ chief security officer nke Nigeria embassy gabala the launching of the book in Israel. Continue to listen.
To this lecture, and I thought that I see, you know, in front of me an Igbo man. I'm living in a different city in the north, and we are the only Biafran family in my city. So I was so happy to see the man. I went to shake his hand. He said, "I know who you are. I know where you are living. I know what you are doing." Can you imagine? And at the end of the lecture, he traveled with this man, our coordinator traveled with this man back to Tel Aviv inside the car of the zoo embassy. So this is what this coordinator did. Immediately I said, you know, I called Mazio and I told him, I don't care to die for Biafra, but if I have to die because of this man, my blood will be on his head. So this is how they worked here. They didn't do nothing for Biafra. They didn't promote nothing for Biafra. And he said it even that he doesn't care any achievement that I will get. He will take the credit. I don't care. Take the credit. Just come to the activities. I suggested several, you know, some things. For example, near the office, to put, even if the office is not open every day, to put some flyers about the Biafra struggle, about the Biafra. Him or maybe dislike him. So I did what I did. I did it by myself, and I did it in the name of IPOB all these years, all this time. I don't need to take any credit. I'm doing it because it is the right thing and the only just thing. So I think
Onye ọcha na-ekwu na ife ọ na-eme na ya adịrị eme ya to take credit. Na ya na-eme ya because it is the right thing to do. It is the just thing to do. Ọ ya ka ya ji eme ife ya na-eme. The same thing anyị na-eme ebe a. Na ife anyị na-eme bụ because not the right thing to do. Not because of Mr. A or Mr. B. No.
think that what Genocide did concerning this coordinator, because his deportation was a big shame. Even when I was mourning my husband, 2 weeks after my husband traveled to our parliament, I met with the Deputy Minister of Defense, and he helped me and he wrote a letter. This letter helped him not to be deported on the spot, but it gave him almost a year to fight for his life. I get his lawyer all the videos, all the lectures, everything, all my activities. Wherever I saw his photos there, I made sure that I will send it, and I said, you see, I told you before that he was supposed to be deported or to leave Israel during January 2018. So when they decided what this verdict, they closed the case. His lawyer succeeded to open the case, and again. But what fed him is this article that he planted. He planted in one of the zoo newspaper, and he didn't think the investigators of the court, of the judge, will go so far to check. They went to this newspaper, to the chief editor, and they discovered that there was nothing like this in this newspaper, not in the date that it was mentioned, and not in any other date. They went to all the list of wanted list of the zoo government. They didn't find his name. So the judge understood that this man was lying, and the moment that he is lying, finished. He decided that this man has to be deported.
Okay.
So because he was deported, I think that this is why Chinasa decided to say that our leader didn't get a visa. Which is
hold on, I'm
not
coming.
only wrong, it is a lie.
Hold on, I'm coming. You see, I want you to break. Just take a glass of water, okay? And remember so many things, because you have said a lot here. And I want you to refresh your memory based on few questions I'm going to ask you for the interest of our viewers. You said that the coordinator that Chinasa allied with, that Israeli deported them because they don't like Biafra, have been living in Israel for the past for the past 9 years without paper.
He lived in Israel, but he didn't do activities of Biafra.
I know, I'm coming.
1 or 2 years.
I'm coming. Listen to me first, please. This guy have lived for 9 years in Israel without papers. 9 good years. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Yes. Listen. Somebody came into a country, lived 9 years, 9 good years without a paper. And the storyline he told.
Emi, what you said, on a TikTok, in the program, if I have in order, if I had also I watched a program where they were telling Darlington that they should tender public apology to our PM, Simon. All their media should publish it, and they should tell Elochukwu to stop attacking PM. That is good. Mana de tembo, like what was his response? Yeah? I would like to know if ever his response. The apology now, they publicly. Mana, ka render the apology, I got to be careful. Never face now. Because of face now. You got to go. Mana the apology, the mana, ane deba apology, ane nanya ebe face so that mother gari deceive baby.
That makes Israel to allow him to even stay all these years was that his father happened to be a herbalist, Dibia, that is taking care of a shrine, like worshiping a shrine. That when the father died, they called him to come and take over and worship, maybe take care of the deity,
yes.
Community. Then he refused to do that. Then his village people chased him away, chased him to kill him. Then he ran away and get himself in Israel. Am I correct with this question? With this explanation?
Yes, you are correct.
Okay.
Yes, you are correct. It is even written in the verdict, 25 papers of verdict.
Okay.
Which I translated into English.
Okay. I think you still have that paper.
So he knows everything.
I hope you still have that paper. The judgment paper of that man.
Well, I think so, yeah.
Okay, no problem. You see, the reason why we are going to restore Biafra is because we use truth. We are not lying. When Chinasa was barking like a mad dog on Radio Biafra, telling you how Israeli hates Biafra, how they deport a Biafran coordinator, how they don't want to see us, how they do this, how they do that. So many of you, out of emotion, begin to hate Israel. Because before now...
I have all the communication with Chinasa about this issue too, because I wrote to him and I asked him to stop spreading against Israel, and he started telling me all this kind of nonsense, and my answer was very, 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 very long. I sent it to him, and later on when I started achieving in our parliament, he called me and he said, I know that we have been fighting on media because of Israel, but we share the same cause. I told him, well, because of Israel, I stopped coming online on Radio Biafra. I used to come online every Shabbat.
They stopped you. They stopped you because of this hatred against Israel. Because of this hatred he was preaching against Israel, you stopped going to Radio Biafra to host your program, right?
Of course, because it was Hamas freedom fighters. How can you even compare Hamas to the indigenous people of Biafra? These are freedom fighters. The freedom fighter organization, non-armed organization, and you are comparing them to Hamas, the big terrorists. That the brothers, the Fulanis, are doing the same thing in Nigeria. How dare you compare them at all?
Okay.
How dare you? You call them freedom fighters and you blame Israel for killing.
Okay. Sister, I want the world.
I don't have good experience with him.
The world are watching. I want us to have a very beautiful conversation. I don't want to call interview, question and answer. No, it's going to be an interactive section. You know Naftali Natanya, you know him very well.
Hanania Naftali, yes, he's my friend.
Good. Do you know that before now, so many years, Naftali have been on the issue of Biafra, even before I got to know you. But Naftali stopped.
True, he even attended on Naftali.
Okay.
Yes.
He stopped.
He even attended in Israel on our 30th May.
Have you had any discussion with him? The reason why he stopped talking about Biafra? Can you tell the world? Have you?
I had 3 weeks ago a discussion with him, but it was really very, very, very short. I sent an article, a post about it, exactly what you are saying, and he asked me to tell him, in short time, what is written, what happened. I told him it is because of what genocide this man said against Israel, and they think that you no more want to.
Sorry about that. Achalugo was there too, and Achalugo said that everything the said PM did are all lies. That Mazen Nneka indeed told them that PM should broadcast on Radio Biafra, but Ejiofor did not send correct message. Well, I don't know. Man, the truth is that message I Norumba senior slot. Many of them the good and it to get them mad. I ain't no message senior slot. Yes, the sound is back now. I ain't no message senior slot. Emesia, the DOS then, and they demand the Zima and Joko submit his platform to them before any slot. Mazep and Joko refused. So, Kahagari Jimaka, Navale Jofon were issued to waste it. And I ain't no slot. So that is that. Money I ain't was able fair queta for an. Although Chalugo have no problem because Chalugo don't wear one Ariana Mazep and Joko. No book. ka anyị mara ma ose ọjị na ndị otu fa na Methuselah maka mafa ga-arịọ. Ọ bụrụ na fa rịọ a ka ga-awụ ọchịkwa because na o nwere ndị akpọrọ ọrụ ka anyị mara ntụfa si arụ na ebe ha si arụ apụta. Ịghọtago?
To be supportive of Biafra. He said that no, that he will be, that he will come, that we should not worry, that he will come. So he will come online, he will talk about Biafra.
Okay, please, my dear sister, I would like you to, after this program, to send this video to Naftali, because I want to plead to him on behalf of indigenous people of Biafra worldwide. Promise me you're going to send it to him, and he's going to come to speak to Biafrans through this our channel.
I will call him. I will call him and I will ask.
Thank you.
Concerning the man that you said he would in Biafra land, Rudy Rochman is also my friend.
Okay.
He's doing documentary about the lost tribes of Israel, which the Igbos are one of them. And you remember that, as you said, him and his team were locked in SS jail. Thank God that since then traveled to Biafra with the Torah book.
Yes.
He's trying to do another 2 or 3 months.
Yes.
Try again.
That's correct. Okay.
I hope that in Israel when I will have my discussion at the forum, because his testimony is very important. Though I have too many people to testify about what is happening in Biafra, but I need him too. So I hope that he will be in Israel, because he's always travel abroad for all these documentaries.
Okay.
When China said that Israel didn't help Biafra during the war, it is another lie. It is another big lie. You know, these days are different than the other days, than, you know, the time of the Biafra war. In the time of the Biafra war, Israel was a country. Most of the citizens were survivors of the Holocaust in Germany.
Yes.
When they all saw what is going on in Biafra, the pressure started from the people, from the citizens, to the parliament. It reached to a stage that the parliament had 3-day discussions only about Biafra, and they decided to help Biafra. They sent, first of all, they sent ammunition. Then they sent even money. Back then in 1968, they sent, I think, something like $200,000, which was a big money for them to buy whatever they need, military equipment.
Yes.
All the military equipment that Israel took from Arab militaries during the 6 Days War, they changed the name of Israel, and they sent it to them. They sent it. They even sent money to Europe to produce military equipment for Biafra. All this equipment, you know, there was only 1 or 2 African countries that supported that days back then in Biafra, which was South Africa and Ivory Coast. So Israel has all the military equipment in airplanes to Ivory Coast. They moved it to you know, from the Israeli airplanes to Ivory Coast airplane, because they had to pass through one of the countries that refused that any Israeli airplane will pass on, you know, through their skies. So they had to move it all to Ivory Coast airplane, and this is how they sent the equipment. So I even when this year, when my exhibition I did last year and I did this year, you can see all, you know, pictures about the discussions at our parliament about how what you people call Red Cross, we call it Magen David Adom, our own Red Cross, packets of food and medication. Some people who took an initiative and traveled there. One man, A.B. Nathan, he is a was a freedom fighter, the pilot, and he took it with his airplane and traveled, fly with it to Biafra to help the children. And when he came here,
in the same program, they said that Simon Ekpa is 300% correct, protecting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because of PM. Nigeria was afraid to join Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because PM is capable to on Southeast. That was the fear. That was the fear. Now, Kafama is Yogu. Now, Kafama is Yogu. The only thing they have now, they hated him for that truth he stood for. Now, after Kifeme Bigro, Kafabere Chete Ezioku a yawa na-ekwu. Mana, it is all good. Gaine na ya. The only thing ọ ga-take bụ time. Mana okwu asị ga-agbara onwe ya. Eziokwu a prevail. It does not matter your emotion. It does not matter how you see it. So na ife dị ya bụ, at the end of the day, a ga-ama onye kwuru eziokwu. At the end of the day, a ka ga-amakwa na onye tụrụ asị. That is this life I know now for you.
he organized all kinds of protests. So nobody can say that Israel didn't do nothing for Biafra. It is like what Bianca Ojukwu is doing today. Each time she sees my post from the parliament, she's waiting a day or two, and then she's posting. We strengthen our bilateral relationship with Israel. Okay, continue. What are you doing for your people? Continue writing whatever you want to write, and put your picture together with the Israeli. But nobody knows that all this nonsense, bilateral and all these things that they are strength. It was years ago. There is nothing that is moving. There is nothing that they are doing now. Israel is doing specifically these days or these last years. So she's saying, let us say. So this is maybe this is how this is the way to draw the people. So the people will believe in anything that they see. If Chile and War will say A, they will believe A. So it is easy.
Okay, my dear sister, I want to say something. And before I go on, I have a very important question I want to ask you. But before then, I want to use this opportunity to tell every Israeli that is going to watch this video, and I'm mentioning Naftali Netanyahu especially, to know that the indigenous people of Biafra did not hate Israel. We love Israel. We share common value system with Israel. On the 8 days when we give birth to a male child, we circumcise them. Israel does that.
Yeah,
our first daughter.
Yeah, the members of our parliament know this.
Yes,
because I'm not coming empty to the parliament.
So,
I have what I'm calling photo album about the community, the Jewish community, the Christian community, about the culture, about our leader, how they are burning, the Sudanese burning people. The moment they reach to the pictures, to the photos, when they see people are burning, they said, oh my God, let me sign. I'm with you. They know what is happening. It is the first time after almost 60 years that the Israeli parliament just started talking about Biafra. On the 18th of February, our Minister of Welfare had an urgent call for agenda to put Biafra as an agenda. He approached to the Foreign Affairs Ministry and also to the whole world. He said that our Foreign Affairs Ministry must put Biafra in every room. He compared when he heard, because I told him 6 million people were murdered. He said, "Wow, this is a horrifying number, just like us in the Holocaust in Germany." They are doing their thinking. They understand. They understand when I'm telling them, when I'm showing, they understand. when the lobbyists came to our place, she immediately sent videos and photos to our deputy chairman of the parliament to see. It is, they are even saying this is big, this is very big. Wow, this is we have a big opportunity to be in relationship with Biafra. Okay, when I'm coming to diplomatic relationship with Biafra, whom will I invite to Israel? Do we have any government? This was another argument with Chimezie. You are not doing nothing in the world. I am doing something. I know they will not leave it. Whenever I will finish, I will have achievement. They will ask me.
Wait, I need to go back because I don't remember government. I need to go back so that we can be sure. I don't know, do we have any government?
They are even saying this is big, this is very big. Wow, this is we have a big opportunity to be in relationship with Biafra. Okay, when I'm coming to diplomatic relationship with Biafra, whom will I invite to Israel? Do we have any government? This was another argument with Chimezie. You are not.
You know, driver, if I will get in as a more let us go back. No matter that is there. No matter how tiny, no matter how tiny piece it or the mpa nod. Not because of onye na-ekwu, not because of onye ziri ozi, but because of what you are all to achieve because of it. Nwere onwe a achọpụtago m na ụfọdụ ndị mmadụ tinyere ya emotion, too much emotion, mana ọ kwesịghị ịdị ntu a. Okwefro, with what we have now under USB declared, all about the job of every believer of USB declared to work more harder. All the job of every supporter of USB declared to work more harder. That hard organ work in 10 people. If USB declared government to offer, not to muzzle it with them that you want to drag them to it by fire by force, it cannot work. It is not, because some of these people do not know, and you cannot blame them because na farmer, they are not part of this plan. This is the plan. These guys you see here fought. They fought against this plan. They fought against the man who made this plan to redeclare, to come under a name government. I don't know if I am making sense. These people you see, you want to fight them. They don't know. Some hours ago, while I said something. Now, you as we declared need to act as a mother. And I said something that yesterday. Now, osiksi no netiti uzo neri ubomma. These people you are seeing, they are not part of plan to declare Biafra, and they will fight it. They don't know. If you are on the Akopo, they will fight you. And I said yesterday, we should not descend so low to fight like people that have nothing to lose. Nathan, no, We should fight like people that have something to lose. In fact, we don't even need to fight. Rather, we need to now begin to work harder by educating them. Mana the education wherever into man now. Educating them all this map, me or all this GPS freedom fighter, me, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Manakwefro, the need to explain to our people that we now have a name, not just a name, a recognized name, not just a recognized name, international accepted name, a name of a country, not organization, a name bona. Find a document I have authentic. On letterhead, if I get there, to whom it may concern. We now have a name letterhead in to whom it may concern. It is now can you need to work hard, not API with them. Oh, you must come to USB declared. More than API, you are now fighting their leader, who is Mazen Namdeka. I don't know if I am communicating. Now, they will fight you with the government because they don't know. They fought the man that has the plan. Now, Banjoko was 300% right after they have fought him. What if Nafason seed restore quiet? They will now open up and stop yoga. They will think that they have stopped. They never knew that they just stopped Biafra freedom. So now about time, if you are a believer of USB declared, now about time to show us we now have government. They will come to the government. Who is coming to government? The people that know about government or the people who don't know? They don't know about the government. They will fight you like say tomorrow no day. So it is you that know what you have. It is you that will now come down to tell them the benefit of what you have now. Especially now, IPOBDOS. Tomorrow, they may end up registering that organization. You need to continue to talk. Many of them you see, they know. Now, they know. But you need the if uru face ya no na abaru. Oboro cho na social media. Oboro if you gana abamba na comment section. These people, they don't know. They don't know. They don't know. Oboro na farmer, why na family since all these many years? They did not do it because they don't know. It's not that some of them don't know need freedom, or some of them need freedom, but they don't know how to go about it. And somebody who know how to go about it, they fought the person. They almost stopped that person. If you need to calm down to understand many of them. If you follow them with emotion, oh, we are not government, you need to come to the government. No, they don't understand that. They don't know what you're saying. What stupid government is that? But you need to calm down. Government. So that if there is anything, they can agree confidential discussion. Government body to government. In fact, noble organization in Israel. Organization in Israel can proudly support USB declared. Do you know why? They will support USB declared without fear because them as organization in Israel, they now know that they are meeting a government in Biafra. and they know that everything and I discuss is secured and protected. But organization Israel, we find it difficult to work with organization. In fact, now some of these places, some of these things you see, at times, when you can government no their organization, no any organization that those countries now work with our own is being declared. We are okay with that. With time, the same organization will be pushing na their own country for their own country to do something. So the good thing now, they go USB declared, the document. Organization now abroad the in when a government you say yes, now in when a government, they will now be open to work with you because they know that any discussion with your government is secured. And ready, like a master prophet in the na nwere ndị ga-eme ife siri ike. Enwere ndị ga-eme ife siri ike. Then ruo mgbe ga-eme ife siri ike, onwe ndị ga-eme ife siri ike na adịba anyị. Ọ bụ na ọ bụ ebe ife eji eme mmanwụ dị na eje ebe ife eji eme mmụọ dị kado nwa ya aka. You link the organization na abroad. The organization we meet with them, look at it. The organization will now move back to their country, meet their government. Their organization will meet their government. I have organization. I have went in. This is what we have discovered. Okay, very, very easy for their government to trust organization in that country. If any friend and men and women do man, you always carry emotion. Now, USB declare the gun or the CC, not serious organary uboma. We go to explain. In fact, as it stands today, a peace. USB declare the very, very intelligent was reading on ECP stock. Peace. No, it is them that will come. It is them. If you are waiting for them, they will not come because they don't know what you have. You must protect what you have. Man, a problem I will. Oh, we are looking for recognition. We are looking for recognition. You will get 200 years, you never come. That is just the truth. You will make a noise. We are looking for recognition now. 200 years, you never come. So, in Rebel, do you have government? So, all these for organization, Nabendiocha, it work with USB declared. All these organization in America, it work with USB declared. Because they know the secured. American government, we trust organization based in America. Talking to them about Biafra than Biafra government. Talking to American government. Manebia, the only thing nature come to the fight, but you need to explain to them. They don't know the importance of it. This we are the same people that fought Mazep and Joko. The declaration that they have no clue about, they have nothing to do with. Never accept to accept it. Oh, we have declared that. They don't know. Let me take it back. Okay, it does something here. Do well and touch the like button if you haven't done that. Let me go back. Just little. Okay, you know, government.
You see, people are burning. They said, oh my God, let me sign. I'm with you. You know, they know what is happening. It is the first time after almost 60 years that the Israeli parliament just started talking about Biafra. On the 18th of February, our Minister of Welfare had an urgent call for agenda to put Biafra as an agenda to the he approached to the foreign affairs ministry and also to the whole world. He said that our foreign affairs ministry must put Biafra in every.
Sorry, let me come in here. Okay, from why on your channel, why Israel? Ịmara nwaanyị a nwere ike ọchị visit bongo na ọ gaa na bongo embassy ma fe nyekwana visa ịdị awe nwaanyị ịfụrụ na-agbagharị maka Biafra ọchị visit bongo na ruo na bongo embassy fama nye visa fa nwere ike ịdịna ya visa ọ bụrụ na ịdịna ya visa o nwere ike ọ daa na Moneta Mohammed fe send ya back to Israel. Do you know why? Because fa ga-eche na o nwere ife nwaanyị a bịara ka ọ bịa nyopuo na n'ebe anyị na nwere ife ọ bịara ebe ịchọpụta ị maka na nwaanyị a the truth, we must tell you the truth, you may not like it. Kwefuru nwaanyị a Israeli government may believe her, in fact not may, Israeli government will believe her more than United States of Biafra. Let me say it again. One year that you see pushing for Biafra in Israel, it might not be easy for Israeli government to believe her more than believing USB declared. Very, very easy. So you see this thing in Ananya, you need to come down from that place, that high horse, that high mountain, you need to come down from it. These things not they work like that. It doesn't work like that. It might not easy. He believe why Israeli government he believe why more than he believe lobby firm. Ha ga-ele nwaanyị anya, but kedu ife nwaanyị a na-ege fale lobby firm anya, fale lobby firm anya asị na lobby firm adị anyị ọ bụ ya business ya ka ọ na-eme. So it is time we calm down. Everybody is important. Yes, we know na obodo niile nwere recognition na na-enwe different otu. We know that. Mana now, if I can have organization, one government. So the earlier we calm down, better for us all. Because anything over the email now, you will think you are fighting for USB to declare. You don't know you are fighting Mazin Namdekano. That is why I need to come down to explain. These people, they no give Mazin Banjoko breathing space. They fought him to almost stand still. Listen.
He compared when he has, because I told him, senior people.
You see, there is every possibility. Namazin Nneka for that. Open other way. Let me just put it this way. Open other way, the declaration. And if the declaration were to achieve, there is every possibility. Get of man before. Just hear me well. Open no matter the declaration. And the matter what the declaration were to achieve. It might not be possible and the fight against USB declared. And many of you will blame him there. He may not know. And he cannot know without you explaining to him. That is the fact. And he cannot just everything. And he cannot accept it without you explaining it for again from this thing. He may say explain. Until he will now embrace it. Don't expect him to accept it immediately. You throw it to him. Sorry about that. The sound is back now. The sound is back now. The sound is back. It's back now. The sound is back now. Sorry about that. So as I was saying Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Omero onye masị ife niile. The sound is back. The sound is back. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Omero onye masị ife niile. Ana m ekwu ọ bụrụ na na-aghọta ife Igbo na-asụ. Ọ bụrụ na ya nwa amarọ maka declaration. Ọ bụrụ na ọ mara maka declaration. Ọ marọ part the declaration ga-play n'inweta nwere onwe a. If you do not explain it to him, he will not know. And if you throw it to him, he will throw it back to you and move on. Maka na adara amasị for ụwa amasị ya ka ime explain. Onye ahụ ị na-eme expect no everything may not even know it. So it is your job, you that know, to begin to explain, begin to teach. Oh ya ka eji aga school ka amụta. That you have already declared. You cannot expect everybody to accept, oh, Biafra has been declared. Oh, we have declared. Now we have document. Now we have ID. What do you mean? What do you mean? Until they call warrior or what? Gini adi na mma. Ọ bụrụ na ndị a na-fight Maazị Obanjoko den, ọ bụrụ na farm ife Maazị Obanjoko na plan, ha nwere ike ma ha ma fight ya. That is the truth.
We are murdered. He said, wow, this is a horrifying number, just like us in the Holocaust in Germany. You know, they are doing their thinking. They understand. They understand when I'm telling them, when I'm showing, they understand. When the lobbies came to our place, she immediately sent videos and photos to our deputy chairman of the parliament to see. It is, you know, they are even saying this is big. This is very big. Wow, this is we have a big opportunity to be in relationship with Biafra. Okay, when I'm coming to diplomatic relationship with Biafra, whom will I invite to Israel? Do we have any government?
Okay, Freya. Okay, ndị parliament they happy. Mana ha jụziri ka eke ga-esi ga-eme ya. Do we have any government? Church agbasa. Okay, some of them don't know. That is just the thing. Some of them do not know. Some of them don't know. Some of them don't know. Some of them will get hammer of this pattern. Maazị Obanjoko webtara. Maazị Obanjoko gwara gị na ya na-achọ Biafra multi-dimensional approach. And that is the highest approach to get it faster. If you listen to Emeka Siri, he said na ya believe legal. Aga court, ebe ikpe. Obodo bụ mgbe a na-eme law obey ka ị na-akpọpụ court. He only, Emeka Siri only believe one pattern. Boy, listen, Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, whether he know or not, USB must explain it to him very, very well. Exactly. They need to explain. Or if I engage him also, oh, they need to come to us, oh, they need to come, oh, now, not now. He must, if you like, shout it from now to Jesus, come. When you are doing that, we are only delaying the comment. It will take us nothing for us to calm down and explain to these people that do not know, so that they will know. Us again, and the parliament, they happy that they can work with Biafra. But how about government? Because they want to know government they can actually talk to. So that talking to government, in discourse is secured. And they do not have it. But now we have it. And this information, it is something I got in a peak. We have declared. Go to Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, explain until he gets it. If he gets it, we are good to go. So, what if I get G when or if I get, oh, nobody is coming for peace. Oh, we are not going for peace. It is them that will come. Go. At the end of the day, Bible says that you will know the truth. That truth you know will set you free. Those that know this truth need to tell it to those who do not know, so that freedom may come quicker. Manze Banjoko na chonwere multidimensional approach. O mere ndebe no only one pattern ka fa chọrọ iji, and the one pattern a obodo bongo siri ike. Obodo bongo need the multidimensional approach because countries have invested heavily, very heavy, very heavy. So all if you isi n'iru isi n'azụ isi aka nna isi aka ebe before mara ife na-eme ọ na-eme ebe ọ na-eme ebe ọ na-eme ebe ọ na-eme ebe nobody will know before ya fa na-achọpụta na ife na-eme na aka gị dị ya onye ọbụla anaruo n'ụlọ na-ene ndị Israel parliament. Let me take it back again ka ịnụ just little listen.
Because I told him 3 million people were murdered. He said, wow, this is a horrifying number, just like us in the Holocaust in Germany. You know, they are doing their thinking. They understand. They understand when I'm telling them, when I'm showing, they understand. When the lobbies came to our place, she immediately sent videos and photos to our deputy chairman of the parliament to see. It is, you know, they are even saying this is big. This is very big. Wow, this is we have a big opportunity to be in relationship with Biafra. Okay, when I'm coming to diplomatic relationship with Biafra, whom will I invite to Israel? Do we have any government? This was another argument with Chimezie. You are not doing nothing in the world. I am doing something. I know they will not leave it. Whenever I will finish, I will have achievement. They will ask me to bring representative, government representative.
So you don't fight like somebody who do not know. You don't fight like somebody who have nothing to lose. You need to fight like somebody that know. You need to come you need to come down and begin to explain. And while doing so, begin to pray for that man that want to apply multi-dimensional approach. That dimension got easy water. That dimension, if I got I'm telling you, pray for that man that will apply multi-dimensional.
Whom will I bring? Go and register yourself. I even asked him. I sent forms. I sent forms on the internet. Please fill it, send it to the UN. Ask them to be an observer. Exactly like they are outside, to be an observer. You are a nation of 3 million only inside Biafra. These people are only 5 or 6 million. Why they are observers and you are not? He said that he tried it 2 years ago. The UN people asked him to go to the ECHO.
If I know, also in a never. Also, also, send you a message. You also, my brother, in your spring leader said it goes. That is also for you. Whatever spring leader said it goes.
And it was stuck over there. So, but it doesn't mean that you have to stop trying. You have to continue. You failed in this way. You have to try another way. This thing didn't succeed. Try another thing, but don't keep quiet. When I hear underground, how long underground? Even if you are doing something underground, you will not after 5 years any result on.
My brother, yes. So, Mano depend how mature we play. Last, Onyobola must accept USB declared. Mano depend how mature we play. How mature we play and how open-minded. Okay, the thing not easy for everybody to accept, for everybody to come in. We need to be calm. You know what you have. You know the importance of it. Those who do not know, it is your job to begin to talk. It is your job to begin to talk. Make sure you open. Make sure you are open, so that gagidero into for IPOB. IPOB organization wouldn't direct. Ime ka chọ no the open. Ngaga bụ nwaanyị agagide ruwe may demand there some document from government. The woman turn no see USB declared what a document without asking her, but you are with IPOB organization. We need to be open. We need to be calm. That is the truth.
You will not anything on ground. Of course, you will see how many secrets you can keep. Okay, you know.
The guy in an anya, but I can say no multidimensional approach. Multidimensional. Oh, maka this thing keji wejidi. Obo ifa. Hey. I am a man disabled gabambao. Mana they cannot succeed. They cannot stop anything. Multidimensional approach. Multidimensional. Gabron only one channel. Only one channel. Okay, take it long. Mani sieba the obudadi confused. Farmer might if they hit here can they hit here and I can left right. Now before money the obudadi confused. Before money get William multidimensional approach.
I was thinking if to show my activity in the parliament to the people, because I knew that it will give them happiness and hope. And then I said, maybe good. Maybe I don't have to show until I will have a achievement. But the lobby said, no, you must do it anyway, because what you're doing is making the Zoom government to shake. And that's why every time.
The lobbyist, but I am a beer. Nifon a man and over the bongo and a check. If I'm not using able, why, or the Coborona Bongo embassy. More whoever again I have visa, I get visa. Over the bongo, I say, will you get out of my face? What are you doing here? How many is here near? Come on, get out of here. How I knew honored? Because farmer and wine the genuine, working tirelessly. With Kenya, with even in America. You know the good you put on here. Only can I wear a deputy speaker, now their parliament. You put in have a good opportunity for them to work with Biafra when we're government. Deputy speaker. Ndin Kenya on a picture now by the Inoko. And but I mean, it was easy.
That I posted, you will see a day after that, you will see something that they are writing in the newspaper. So this Israeli government is not any other government. Nobody will write it, and nobody will intimidate them. They even have all the videos I sent, videos and photos of how they are supporting Iran, how they are burning our flag after this war run. So they know everything. They know everything. Okay. And but it is not the press on a button. It has to be stage by stage. We will succeed. In the end, we will succeed.
It is stage by stage.
First, we have to educate many of them exactly what is happening. Some of them knows exactly what the whole story about Biafra. Some of them didn't know. So we educate them. We have to tell them the story. To bring them on our side so that they will support us. And this is how we succeeded. Every time that I'm coming home by midnight, every Wednesday, so tired. All the buses, everything stops, and I find myself home anyhow. I can't even sleep because I'm happy, because I achieved something. And for me, it is the best thing that I can do. Many years, my children were saying, Mommy, where are you now?
You how happy one I got it. You know, all the comments are on your buying one. and asị na di ya nwụọna and na okwere di ya nkwa na ya ga-enye aka gbaa mbọ mee ka ya chọọ na Biafra bịa maka ụdị happy nwaanyị a ga-adị gbagide nnọọ mba na Biafra bịa ọ kpọrọ ụmụ ya proudly na-abata n'obodo oke maka Nnewi ọ kpọrọ ụmụ ya proudly na-abata n'obodo o du wee gbaa mbọ ọbịa.
They are telling me, Mommy, congratulations. We are with you. We support you. So, this is the price that every person, every freedom fighter is paying.
There is one write-up. There is one write-up from Dr. Ngozi Orebeze where she talked about that she is doing a good job. At least, if I somebody like me may expect from some statement from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. One write-up where Dr. Ngozi Orebeze about that she is doing a good job na Israel. So, obrigodi re na contact ya. Mananki ye na peace now. We just calm down with each other. Begin to explain. Omrenga gabo ruwe. Obrigodi re no ndi aka ka akporo. Ndị a can actually reach out to USB declared. Obrigodi no USB declared ka akporo. That is not for the woman because definitely I got more than mother above it. The only thing I need now we make sure now I ain't just with that one your money and each other.
Okay. Sister, I want to say something. I want to say something.
Yeah, okay.
And I want you to pay attention. You see, our people, we are Israelites by blood. We are the same people. When I say we love them, it's an understatement. We are the same people. Okay? Now, looking at the situation of things, we know 100% that the enemies of Biafra are afraid of Israel. That is why they were using a man in the struggle, the ex-Directorate of State member, to demonize Israel, to make Israel look bad. So that is the reason why I'm telling all the Israelites that we didn't hate you. We love you guys. We are the same people. Support Biafra. Nathaniel, the man that took bribe, that took money to demonize Israel, to ask Biafrans to hate Israel, not to fly their flag anymore, is no longer part of this movement. He has been sacked by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with his group. Now you have the original people that adore, that love, that appreciate the work you have been doing for Biafrans. So please, we Biafrans are not enemies and can never be enemy of Israel. Israel is going to be our closest ally and closest brothers from the Middle East. Now, there is a coordinator in Israel that I always see you with. That young man, I want to use this opportunity to also appreciate him.
We killed ourselves to form a new IPOB here.
Yes, I know.
Because
I know that. I know that. I want to appreciate that. I want to appreciate that man. I want to appreciate that man. I want to appreciate that man. He is a man indeed. Yes. No problem. You are going to give me his contact. Maybe one of these days I'll also bring him to talk to our people. Then the biggest question, that the world are waiting is for you to tell us how Israeli chased Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out of Israel. How Israeli rejected Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
No, it didn't happen. It is a lie.
So tell us.
It is a big lie.
I know it's a big lie.
Our executive, they will solve this nonsense that
please tell us. Please tell us what happened.
One of our executives posted and declined and everything that he is writing about our leader, about visa to Israel because for Biafrans, because Biafrans are living here free. People who are getting visa, they live free. They don't have to be afraid. It is only the people who pay land that they have to be afraid. But the moment this man declined abroad, you know, he used to bring him together with our former coordinator to his Middle East meetings. The moment he saw this post, he removed him from this meeting. No more. Our leader came to Israel for the first time in October 2018. He and his assistant, both of them ran away and hid, you know, for almost a year and moved from. I will not tell you the story how they arrived to Israel, but it took them all this long. They arrived to Israel. The first thing that they did was talk to Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Ministry of Interior. They told them everything that happened, and they got visa. Both of them got visa. Our leader is, you know, has a British passport. His assistant has German passport. So nobody suspects he came here to live or to stay, especially not a leader of a nation. Few days later, I met him. When I met him, I was the best day of my life, I think. I came, one of the executives called me and said, our leader is here. I told him, don't tell me nonsense. He said, Rachel, he is here. I immediately took a train to Tel Aviv, and I traveled. I saw him in the studio. He was praying. I waited, you know, with his white gown and all this. Then he raised his head and his face, and he saw me. He started smiling. He said, "This is our hero." He came to shake my hand. I told him, "No. I must hug you. I must make sure that it is you. That this is really you." You know, it was really wonderful. Then 2 days later, I traveled with him, with my husband, to an office of police investigator, Israeli police investigator, an officer who is specialist on faces, and he is the one discovered that Buhari is fake, and not only that he's fake, that he has 4 people that are copycat, you know, imposters. And our leader was shocked that day, and he asked him to write a report. And this report was supposed to be a big bump, because why? Because these imposters, imagine they shook the hands of ministers, prime ministers, presidents of all over the world. So it is a big shame to these people abroad, and we wanted to pay him money. You know, this is Israel. You don't give money just like this. You have to transfer money legally through the bank, because the person has to report to the tax authorities. There is nothing like giving money in the hand here, and we couldn't succeed. And our leader asked, "We are going back to the same coordinator. Where is your bank account? IPOB, so that I can put money in IPOB bank account and transfer it legally to the man." He said, "We don't have bank account. We closed it. We were fighting over this account, and we closed it." What was the name of the bank account? Biafra Community. Since then, Biafra Community. So my first mission, given by our leader, was to go and register legally and officially IPOB as IPOB. When I went to the Ministry of Justice to register IPOB, they asked me to give 3 options. So I wrote option 1, IPOB, option 2, IPOB, option 3, IPOB. I didn't, and it happened. It was legally registered on 19th of June 2019. Then our leader went and gave an interview in the Israeli national TV. Then he went lectures in the Jerusalem University, in Tel Aviv University. He met with politicians in Israel. Which nonsense about visa this man is talking? We were with him all this time. It never happened. After 3 weeks, he left. And when he came back, he had meetings with Ministry of Foreign Affairs. With our leader. He was twice here. So if he was deported, how come
will he come back for the second time?
And he had a meeting with the
You're right.
He came, he met Minister of Foreign together with Rabbi Chaim Klein, together with one of our executives here, the same executive that declined the nonsense that Chimezie wrote. So he met more politicians. He fixed so many appointments for him. So I think that what Chimezie did is to tell this story to reflect maybe on the reason of the deportation of our former coordinator, to show that Israel is not allowing the Arabs. It is a lie. It didn't happen. It never happened. I also fought with him about it in I think it was on mostly on Twitter. And I told him that each time he will write something against Israel, which is a lie, which is stories, he will find me there with him. That's why when I had my achievement in the parliament, this is what he says. Yes, we are fighting, but we have the same common target or the same cause. Told him no, we don't have the same cause because I know what I'm doing. I'm doing that day that I contacted our lobbies. I was devastated because our leader, I was sure that our leader will be free. I came with tears in my eyes to this lobby. I thought, help me to save the life of the people of Biafra. Please help me. And since then, we are together nine months. What did this man do? Other people do. They are all living in Europe. Most of them are living free life, legal life, because in Europe the law is different. In Europe, if you are living 5 years, you can bring after 5 years the whole family with you. All of you will be there legal. So if you are there legal, I'm talking about the rest of them, not even Chimezie that is living in an Arab country, but the rest of them. You are there. You are there in Switzerland, in Germany, in Ireland, in Australia. What are you doing? Why didn't you contact any lobbyist, any local media, any local politician? You think that it is easy? It took me many months, but I'm here. I'm achieving. Nothing is coming, free, and nothing is coming fast, instant. You have to work. So I didn't have money. I told her, please, this is the money that I have. Start doing something. And then I went to my coordinator and I told him this is what I did. He took the case to our members. We are not many members, and they decided to contribute because every month we are paying $2,000 to this lobbies every month. And once people don't have money, me and the coordinator, we are adding with our own money. It is not easy, but we are doing it because we see the cause in front of our eyes. We see the important thing in front of our eyes, to release our leader and to free Biafra. This is what we see.
Sister, please. Sister, hold on.
To blame and accuse and attacking this and that.
Sister Rachel.
After attacking people, did you bring Biafra to your people?
Sister, I want to ask you, where did Chimezie get that information that Israel kicked Mazen Nneka out? Where did he get that kind of information?
I don't know, and I don't think the kind of information. I think that he invented it by himself because at that time our coordinator was deported, and it is a shame for a coordinator to be deported. What will he say? So he did it all together. Israel is not supporting Biafra, and as a fact, if you want to see a fact, look what they did to the coordinator. Look what they did to Mazen Nneka, and he said, "Stand." Which stand? You are talking. I told him, are you talking about stand? Stand that is not giving independence to the Catalonians. They are fighting with them since 1712. They are fighting for them. How much is it? 500 years fighting for the independence, and they don't let them. And you are telling me he could get a visa from Spain? Which visa? Which visa? What are you talking? What do you exactly know? And I asked him to come. Many times I asked him, come to Israel. You are the Middle East threat. Come to Israel. Meet our interior people. He said, no, I'm living in Kuwait. But I know that he is married to a foreigner.
Yes,
so most probably he has
the wife is from Eritrea. The wife is from Eritrea.
So he could use can come.
Yes.
Come, you are the one, not only that you are in the US, but you are in charge of the Middle East. Come meet the people here. Tell them exactly what is happening in Biafra.
He refused to come.
It will have to give our people, instead of visa every 3 months, at least visa once a year. This is what I'm trying to do now through the parliament. But he didn't. He didn't. So it is good to tell stories. But one day, the truth is always, this is the nature of truth. Always must come. Always. You can't hide the truth.
So the reason why that coordinator was actually deported was because he lied.
Yes, he lied. He lied to the immigration. He planted this article that he a wanted man in the zoo because he hosted our leader.
I couldn't hear him.
And not only this, unfortunately, when they found that it is not true, they found also that he has some members of his family in Israel that they did the same. They did the same. They planted the same article.
All the family members of this man who lives in Israel also lied.
Are already spotted.
Okay.
They did it. They did it because they thought they will. They never think, nobody thought ever that this judge will send people, investigators, to check. Because if somebody is telling that, you will not leave it like this.
Okay.
So,
Okay. The judge sent investigation to check background of that guy. Hey, Israel with a security beacon.
When they asked him for the address of our office, he gave a different address. Address of some, I don't know of whom. Even when he arrived to Nigeria, he called me and I helped him to get some of the money for compensation to his employers. So yeah. So sorry. We kept quiet because we didn't want this story to go out. But when you continue telling lies and accusing Israel, and you are not doing nothing, when this war with Gaza started, when we started praising our people here, each time I'm getting alert, I'm sending the people, please run to the bomb shelter. They run like me, 5 times a day to the bomb shelter. They were very much afraid. Couldn't he give a good word, an encouragement word, write something, say something, post something, call your coordinator, check how your people are? One of the members said, do you mean that this DOS forgot us? Yes, they forgot us. They forgot. They abandoned IPOB in Israel.
Abandon it.
They just abandoned IPOB in Israel.
Madam, do you know that if this coordinator had used IPOB story, he would have gotten his papers in Israel, because we are under persecution. Nigerian government is persecuting our people. They are killing us.
Yes.
They are destroying our land, kidnapping our people, jailing our people. This would have been the best.
He didn't say nothing. Only when he was asked to leave Israel. Only when he was caught in his home. For years, he didn't say nothing, and he didn't do anything, so that people will see that he is fighting for Biafra. So if you are not doing any activity for Biafra, the only time that he did was during our independence. They knew that the immigration police will not search after anybody, so they did a beautiful parade in Tel Aviv, and people liked it so much. Israeli people liked it so much. And they asked my husband, what is this? My husband said, this is Biafra, for Biafra. We were so enthusiastic. One woman saw me, I didn't know even that she's working, on the radio, Israeli radio. She contacted me on Facebook. So this is how you make contact. This is how you promote your story.
Okay.
Not a year to go and parade yourself.
I want to ask you something.
And go back to work and to your.
I want to ask you some few questions. I want to ask you some few questions because I don't want this program to be too long. I want to ask you some few questions before I will free you and open line to answer 1 or 2 calls. Then we will close the program. The first question I want to ask you is this: in sincerity, who is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to you? How do you see Mazi? How can you define Mazi Nnamdi Kanu?
I want to say God, but God is great and God is big, so he's the man after God.
Yeah, not God.
He's the one that woke me from a very deep sleep. Very, very deep sleep. We were busy here raising our children, and I didn't even have Facebook. One of my workers told me, Rachel, you must be connected to the world. I opened a Facebook page for you. The first thing I saw, somebody, a Biafran, connected me to the page of Radio Biafra London, and I found myself fighting with Muslims. And then I heard our leader's voice, and all my body was shivering. And I ran to my husband. Listen, this is Martin Luther King. Listen to this voice. Yeah. I couldn't rest. Since then, I couldn't sleep all night long, all day, just looking. I went. That time he was in jail, and I learned a lot about him. And I went to every holy grave, King David's grave, Samuel the prophet. All the things, holy graves everywhere in Israel to pray for his release. And when he came to Israel, it was wow. One of his men started asking me questions, and I didn't know that he's even working with our leader. He started asking me questions, asked them pictures of my husband, of children, and it is only later because he saw how I'm so devoted. He told me that he is working with our leader, and he was the one that called me. I was busy with campaign here for our mayor, our city mayor, and he called me and he said, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in Israel. I told him, no. He said, I'm not joking. I told him, okay, don't joke. I closed the phone, and then our executive called me to say our leader is here. For me, our leader is number one in this world. Number one in this world. I'm so much loyal to him. I will never move from him 1 millimeter. I will never disturb him.
Okay, thank you.
As long as I live.
Thank you. You have answered. You have answered the first question. Biafrans, una anugo. Only Israel, a great nation, a woman from a great nation. Obodo a na-atụ ụjọ. Obodo onye na-achị ha a na-akpọ Ogbuefi onye mepim Amaeri Akpose. Tell you how much she lost Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Your voice is disappearing.
No, I'm here. I am doing analysis. I am doing analysis to my people. I am telling them that Israel is a great country. I was using Igbo to explain it to them that Israel is a great country. That a woman from this country lost and appreciate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu this much. But you, just the same way they say that a prophet is not recognized even in his own fatherland. And this was the first article I wrote when I listened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's voice. This was the first article. The title was "A Prophet is Not Recognized Even in His Own Fatherland." Mazi Nnamdi Kanu read that article, finished. After that, he read that article, finished. He sent me a message. That is how I got to start working with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu over 12, 13 years ago. So the people that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come from their own generation, that come from their own kingdom, from their own village, their own clan, did not appreciate him this much. Somebody from afar, but because of the blood connection that we have with Israel, she was born, she was created to support and make sure that Mazi Nnamdi can help us to get Biafra. She loved Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You see, she wanted to say, use God. He said, no, that is a no-go area. But he loved Mazi Nnamdi Kanu so much. But look at you that is watching this program now. Just take a look at yourself. You don't know what you have until you lose it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is 1 in a trillion. In fact, in the next 1,000 years, we Biafrans, I'm not sure we are going to get somebody like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the next 1,000 years. The Nostradamus of our time. You remember that Nostradamus talked about a prophet that is coming from a smaller kingdom, and another prince from a bigger kingdom will try to intimidate him. But at the end of the day, he will not succeed. He said this kingdom is going to come from a trigger of a gun. And when you look at the map of Africa, it is situated at the trigger of Biafra is situated at the trigger of a gun, because the first cataloger that drew the map of the world called that map the gun. So Nostradamus talked about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but you don't value him because he won't evil. What you people have doesn't enter your eyes, doesn't value it, it doesn't take it serious. That is why when they newly kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya, I beat my chest more than 1,000 times to tell Fulani, you cannot harm this man. If you dare harm this man, there will be tsunami, there will be earthquake, there will be every destruction that will happen to this world will happen. I refer them to the First World War, the year that Nigeria was amalgamated, fraudulent, like mad. Yes. But you, Onibo, you want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu head because he is here.
I thank you for this one, because the truth must be out. There is no way to hide it. I pray that our leader will come soon. I want to thank Elohim, Adonai, Chukwu Okike Abiyama, to bless our people, to give us strength, the right way, to give us strength to move, to change, to make change, to change the situation for the best and the good of Biafra in every way, so that the whole world, the whole people in the world will know what is happening inside Biafra, and the whole leaders of the world will know and will talk for Biafra instead of thinking about any aspect, any political or interest, economical aspect. Give us strength to pass and pledges all these crises in the best way and in good luck. Give us strength. Give strength to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to continue this struggle for his struggle and our struggle from jail, to solve the hearts of the judges, so that they will read his appeal and think and give verdict according to the law and not according to any money or anything that is not there. Live his spirit, because he is our leader. And long live Biafra, long live Israel. I'm dying. I was in Biafra many years ago with my husband. I'm dying to be there again to celebrate with you this freedom. Whenever freedom will come, if I will still be alive, and I hopefully be alive, I'm going to live there. I will come for vacation in Israel, but I will live in Biafra, inside the village. This is what I love, and this is what I miss the most. So God bless you all. Thank you for hosting me.
Thank you very much.
That's it.
Thank you very, very, very much, our sister. I do not want to ask you questions.
All right, that is that. If I was Oji and Plumbing Kewe, that's been a while. That'll be one. Jinaduru, no. The Tembona, the Tende, so touching. From an Israeli. Na away for 9 years, never Biafra no. And Oninanya ka Biafra bia. May God make it happen. Dalo. That is the thing now about but it is well. To put Nagaze, but you're going to Wazare, but I based on Okomokun Kai. Was an ink on your chat. I'll be right back. Maybe in less than 30 minutes. On my program, I will super blow hot. I just want to bring that program. as we continue. Do well and touch the like button if you haven't done that. I am a preacher of the gospel of redemption. Join us in some hours' time as we continue. Bye for now and stay blessed.